Felicitations, my family of fledglings. And ghosts, so good to unsee you as well. I'm Damien Holme, professional disruptor of the status quo, here to de-radicalize crazy. No, de-radicalize crazy. Man, that should just be my tagline. I'm here to de-radicalize crazy. I'm already streamer-brained. De-radicalize those who have gone off into an echo chamber. Talk all points on a matter, every angle on a debate. But we're not here to platform people. So if your idea ends in net suffering, we will ridicule you here. That's what we do. Ridicule. No, I'm just kidding. We critically analyze, come up together, do research. We even did a research stream. It wasn't popular, but we did one. And we play games and have deep chats and philosophy and hot topics. And no safe space. This is a place where everything and anything can be discussed, no matter how spicy, as long as it's within TOS of 5 different platforms, because we also multi-stream. Dory Meme, hello and welcome. Also, Kale, thank you for the so many worms. The stream is officially going to have to take a dewormer to make this work. I also feel like my camera is doing some weird things. Maybe before we begin, let's pause the music for a second. Before we begin, can we look at my camera's configuration? Because since I started using this new light, which we are currently funding as well. Oh, where's the funding? Hello, light funding? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Light funding is there on horizontal streams. If you're watching on vertical stream, don't worry, I haven't pandered to you for money. We purchased this and now we're funding it in a goal. That's not how I usually do things, but that's how we're doing it this time. Configure video? Where's my configure video properties? There you are. Well, hello. White balance. If I turn that off, ooh, it turned really pinky purple. Maybe I like that. No, I like it better with the white balance turned on. It makes me more, makes me warm. And warm looks more human. Self-care already? Wait, Toady. Hi.
The mail.
Hello, Toady. You're here so early. I mean, I'm here late, in my defense. We had some troubleshooting to do with the washer dryer. The dryer was working and the washer stopped. And Oz was trying to get all the laundry done, bedding and towels and the kids, and the washer just said no. And we've got an older house, so when you run a major appliance, sometimes the wiring's just like, oops, look what I did. I made a boo-boo, and it just turns off. It just stops working. Oh, wait, this is still up. But, oh, I have so many video properties that all want my attention. Okay, I think that's good. Yeah. So, for those of you that don't know oh, yeah, first of all, I'll do your self-care. I just started. I don't really need stretches and stuff, but you told me to, so I'll do it. I'll do your hydration. I'll do your nice flex arms. I haven't seen those animated flex arms actually. Have you played with? Do you have a sub to my channel? Do you have the bat wings? Because I don't think anybody else has animated bat wings on their stream. So if you want animated bat wings, you just need tier 1 sub to make that happen. I'm not usually the sort of person that talks up my own like brand, like, oh, toss money my direction. But maybe I should do that more. But I have animated bat wings you can stick on either side of a face, and I do it often. But I do like the animated flex. I do like it. What were we talking about? The washing machine died, and we needed to figure out which part of the circuit breaker connected to that part of the house. I've been writing a little article. I have a Notion article for those of you that use or even know what Notion is, that we just use for household things, and it's got a circuit breaker definition, because the circuit breaker schematic that, I don't know, some technician at some point hung something up inside of the circuit breaker box, and it's wrong. Like, they've got wrong answers. It's like cheating on a test, but your friend doesn't actually know the material. So you're like, hey, what's the answer to number 14? And he's like, Mississippi. And you're like, where in algebra? Are you sure it's Mississippi? I'm pretty sure, he says. Yeah. So we took some extra time to get ready. But Toady, I'm surprised to see you here so early for you. Kale, what on earth am I looking at? What is that emoji? It just says phaser. I love it, first off. And second off, I feel like I'm going to be stunned. So this is me getting stunned by the phaser emoji. And then that's it. I was stunned. Congrats. You stunned me. Wait, what is that one? Nice. Oh, no. I've told the story on stream before, but I have to tell it again because it just came up thanks to Toadie's emoji there. I have a family member through marriage, not through blood, who I feel has been highly antagonistic. Sarcastic, biting, demanding of certain standards. And most people, almost everyone in the family, except the one person who married this person into the family, almost everybody does not care for this person's brand of humor, standards, just interactions with other people. They can be rather off-putting. They do a lot of service for others. And maybe they think doing service for others, giving the gift of work and labor and benefits to the neighborhood accounts for I'm a good person, when they're also kind of mean-spirited and push people away. So if you push people away by your personality, but you do a lot of things for people, where does that leave you? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess everybody has to make that evaluation on their own. Me personally, I don't need service so much as I would prefer to have people who, well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this particular family member, I was helping out with a home remodel. They purchased a house and were doing things to fix up the household. Interior, exterior, the whole shebang. And hello, Troa. Hi and welcome. Heroes, Troa friend. This person was walking down the stairs, this family member through marriage, walking down the stairs, holding a tube of caulk. And the funny thing about American pronunciation is you can pronounce it caulk, which sort of implies the AU and sort of subtly implies the L. But many people also just pronounce that thing caulk because it's easier to say. It's a shortcut way to pronounce that particular substance that you put in the cracks of your house to seal them up. And I wanted to call this person in my family a caulk because I felt like they were. and I saw them holding the tube. And so I just looked up at them and I called them a cock, just saying cock. And they immediately became livid because they knew somewhere in their heart of hearts, I just called them a bad word. And I did, actually. But then they looked down at what they were holding in their hands and they realized, oh, what if he means this? And so he's like, oh, yeah. And that was, I got away with directly insulting somebody to their face. That it was just fun. It was fun to do. I enjoyed it. I would do it again. But if I did it again to the same one family member, I'd probably get caught. But you have to take the opportunity to make fun of somebody and call them a bad word whenever you get the advantage, especially if you can do it under the radar and they have no way of coming back at you. Kale, what is that thing coming out of the water? I see ink, but it's a thumbs up, right? Thumbs up coming out of the water and then drowning. That's actually a mood. That is a mood. I appreciate that one. You guys, the emoji game here tonight is amazing. I love it. I love it. Toady, you must have a sub to Liana. Aw. That pink-haired emoji. I know exactly who that is immediately. Yeah, we've become new friends with Liana. And what's weird is, I think it was Troa who initially got us connected to Liana. It only took like a week, maybe less, to find out that Liana is close friends with one of our favorite goblin-y horror streaming people on Twitch. Actually, one of Oz's favorite people, because Oz collects goblins like their currency. And her name is The Vintage Potato. And so we were going to take my stream and raid The Vintage Potato. And just as I was preparing to raid into her stream, I found out that Liana was spamming her chat. And I was like, wait, how does Liana know The Vintage Potato? Apparently they're like besties in two different countries on two different hemispheres. They are besties. I had no idea that they knew each other. Yeah. Cool. I appreciate it. Emo only chat on Twitch. That's new. I mean, I could actually set the channel to just do emojis, but I think it would be debilitating, perhaps. But I think it's not actually set to that. Everybody's just playing around. Also, I appreciate bringing one of my favorite emoji out to Troa, which is my Third Rock. I loved Third Rock from the Sun. It's one of maybe 3 sitcoms I've watched in my entire life that made me laugh out loud. And I watched it well after it was broadcast. I think when it was broadcast, I was not watching TV, or there was a point in my life where I just removed myself from TV. But Oz and I sat down well after the fact, and we watched every single episode of Third Rock. And man, it was so good. But Harry, best character, portrayed by French Stewart. And so most of my squints that you see, my squint in my profile picture on Twitch and on Discord and just about everywhere, if I'm squinting and looking off into the distance, like that one emoji as well, all of those are based on French Stewart's character from Third Rock from the Sun. It's so good. That show somehow hit a nerve with me. I don't know how or why, but it did. There's a dance. There's the Liana fire there. I see. Yes. A raid suggestion? A raid suggestion that we only do emotes? Perhaps. Yes, ma'am. I love you have the potato toady. Why do you know all my favorite people? I love this. Toady is like a fan of me, which I don't know why, and then a lot of other big streamers who are famous as well, and somehow lumps us all together. Does that mean that I need to be more famous than I am right now? Is that what you're trying to say? Emo only chat. This room is in emo only mode. I'm sorry. Wait, what? Are you... Liana was a raid suggestion? Yes. Toadie's got good taste in streamers. Are you serious that right now the chat's only set in emote? You're not serious, right? Hang on. I need to make sure that you're... I don't know if you're joking or not. Did somebody accidentally set this to emo only chat? Where's my chat? Ooh. I am. That's why I'm only only one using big words, because you're in YouTube. Who set this to emo only? I didn't set this to emo only. Hello, Mr. JFL. How do I change this? I definitely did not set this. One of my mods must have been screwing with me. Thank you for helping out. How do I stop this? Edit. No, that's not it. Damn. That's the wrong thing. I did not want to hit edit. Oh man. I stopped music so I can get this working. I need to read your actual words. I want your words. How do we stop this? You can find your currently available emoticons. I don't want to find my currently available emoticons. I want the chat to be different. Show mod to reader announce. Emo only off. Speak to me, my channel. Lend me your words. Can we speak now? What happened? Who did this? Who was trolling me? Which one of my mods? Watch, it was me. I did it. Like I accidentally misclicked at some point. It seems like something I would do to troll myself. And then I was like, future me is really gonna enjoy this. Watch, start of your early Monday morning, late Sunday for some people stream. What if everybody just does emotes instead? I don't feel like I hit that. But I might have hit it by accident. That's hilarious. I'm so glad that some of you know that I multi-stream, and it's like, I'm just gonna pop on over to another platform and type there, so then D knows what's going on. Here I thought you were just being creative. I was like, this is so fun. I love how many emoji I'm seeing today. So stupid. Thank you guys. I jam. That was actually funny. If that was a self troll, then I did a great job. If it was one of the mods that set us into emo only, then kudos, because you made a really interesting and confusing and cryptic start to my stream. Appreciate your faces. Jam, what's good? I can speak. Yes, looks like it's working. I actually can read your words. I'm connective to your brains. Finally, we're together again. Thank fuck I was running out of emotes. I'm so ready for Father 4. Is there a Father series of games at some point down the road? No, you know why these games are called Mother? It has very little to do with actual moms in the game. There's a mom for the main character in every game, which first of all I think is interesting, because a lot of hero stories, the parents are out of the picture for some reason. And this game series, you do have parents for the most part. Although in Mother 3, well, just watch the VODs. They're all on youtube.com/DamianHalme. You could see what happens to the mother in this game as you watch through that particular playlist. Everything's saved in VODs in the playlist tab. But Mother in the Mother series refers to Mother Earth. It's a B movie, sci-fi, alien invasion sort of story for the most part in the overarching meta. And so Mother is actually Mother Earth. Only a Japanese production company like Nintendo can get away with that. We call the game Mother because we mean Mother Earth. You'll figure it out. And some people did, and some people just, never heard that before. I do the help of fix the things. Yes, Troa, you fixed tonight's stream. This is almost as fun as the time I was running around a party yelling, "You want a piece of this?" while aggressively handing out cake. Oh, did people want the cake when they saw that that's what you were talking about? I would have gone to one of the other chats, but I forget what platforms I use my actual name on. Oh, yeah, you should check on that. So for my streams, I stream on YouTube, which unfortunately a lot of people do use their own personal names. So that's one to check before you just start typing in chat. YouTube, as well as Twitch. Twitch, most people have a fake name, so that's good. Kick, Trovo. Not a lot of people on this hemisphere know about Trovo, but I feel like it's highly engaged in China, Russia, and other places adjacent to those two large countries. And so I wanted Trovo in my list of places to multi-stream to try to hit folks from a different time zone and a different cultural background. However, when I first started, I did not place in the stream title that I spoke English and I'm from the United States. And once I started to do that, people didn't join in on my streams on Trovo. So whatever, it's free to do. It costs very, very little bandwidth on my part to send a stream over to Trovo. So we're there too. Oh, thank you for more self-care. I'm not even playing the game. We haven't played the game yet. How dare you ask me to save? I literally haven't done anything since the last save. But I will gladly take your self-care. I will gladly take it. Would it be Mother without Mom? I think I mentioned that. I think the Mother 3, what happened to the mom? I said I don't feel comfortable calling this game Mother anymore. But it does mean Mother Earth. Yeah. It was fun. I felt for Eddie Izzard in the, well, we're all out of cake department before too long. So what are my choices? Or death? I miss that era. Yes. Okay. Shall we play some Mother 3? Last stream, I think we spent almost 3 hours not playing Mother 3. Okay, first I have to fix this because I did not fix this and I always forget. But this time I remembered even before we switched scenes, we do have to reload the scene in all of our broadcasts. Perfect. Okay. We've just saved the game. We are in Porky's tower. And we are trying to get to Porky, I guess. So this game, by and large, has really been about the island that we live on, or island chain, as sort of like a last haven for all of human life. The rest of the planet's been destroyed, and they decided to restart civilization here on these islands. But this spoiled brat rich kid came and decided to try to mess with the last vestiges of human life on the planet Earth, on Mother Earth, if you will. And we are now climbing this spoiled brat's tower, presumably to have some sort of one-on-one confrontation. But we've only recently learned of his existence, so I don't know what we will do when we see this rich kid. Probably engage in combat. But most of the game, we didn't even know he was here. He's been trying to awaken a mystical dragon that lives underneath the islands that's been keeping this place a sanctuary. And we're trying to make the dragon do our good deeds and preserve the people here and our way of life. But I feel like the spoiled brat kid has other intentions with the dragon. He would rather see the end of the world entirely for his own nihilistic desires. For entertainment purposes, maybe even. So we're going to climb this tower and try to find Porky, the little pudgy rich kid, and see what we can find. Hello, Stuart. Yes, there is very cute hippo butt in this tower as well. Okay, I think we've already used the rejuvenator here. If we take a look, our PP is... Oh, we have not. My bad. We saved without using this? That's funny. Let's revitalize, shall we? Oh, Toady, that's a great one too. The Pikachu. I don't know why it's focused so much on the mouth, though. Makes you wonder, why is there so much focus on just the mouth? I'd probably focus on the I guess it's fine. My mind is just perpetually in the gutter. So you focus on a Pokemon mouth and I feel like people get ideas. All right, are we going to fight some hippos or should we skip these fights? It looks like we're going to fight this hippo. Oh, you don't have to fight him. I love it. I love it. With an American accent. R&R. R&R. Lost gets an immediate attack of opportunity. Let's just do physical attacks. Oh, the missiles though. Oof. Oh, that hurts. I don't know if we should be doing grinding here or not. Oh, these missiles really bug though. They do a lot more damage than I want. But maybe if we get to the place where the hippos are no big deal, then maybe we're at the right amount of experience and leveling and power. You cannot attack these guys' butts because you have to talk to them to fight them. There's no attacks of opportunity. Usually when you touch an enemy's butt and start a fight, you will get first attack and you'll get second attack. And the enemies don't have a chance. You get an amazing advantage. Oof, oof. This guy hurts quite a bit though. R&R. I know, that's the joke. The original TikTok, I don't think I can find it anymore, but the original TikTok was a lovely lady saying, she was reading a comment on one of her other TikTok videos, and somebody said, if you say R and R, that usually stands for rest and relaxation, right? R and R, if you say that in an American accent, it sounds like the Aussie way of saying, oh no, usually with younger generations, and probably only in certain parts of the country. But it sounds like you're saying, oh no. And she's like, ah, da, ah, da. That doesn't, oh, and then it dawns on her with an American accent, she says. And so I have that little sound clip of her realizing, you mean with an American accent. And then she tries to say it. She says it with her best American accent shoved in there. R and R. And she's like, no, we don't sound like that. We don't, no. And she keeps saying it, and it does dawn on her. There are some folks that, in fact, do sound like that. Teresa, I just saved the game. I promise. I literally did say I saved the game. I just saved it. The game is saved. I promise. Hi. Hi. I'm not going to go and save it again because we just left the room where I just saved. Better you touch his butt than he touch yours. These hippos aren't aggro. If you don't talk to them, they don't start combat with you, which is quite nice. You can walk right past them. Yeah. She wanted me to do it immediately after the first one. I had to tell her there was a cooldown. Yeah, I did cooldowns on self-care because... well, I'll let you know. If you all know who Simbatha is, and Stuart and Teresa, you probably know who Simbatha is online. Simbatha brought a raid in one time. They had just killed Stream. They brought in like 20 people in a raid. And literally everybody... This was before I had triple self-care, so I had one particular channel point redemption called Hydrate. Hydrate took very little channel points, so most people in the raid were able to do Hydrate. Simbatha and almost everybody else in the entire raid came in and all did a Hydrate together. And for some stupid reason, this is my own fault, I was like, I'm going to honor every Hydrate request in here. So I just chugged an intense amount of water. I almost threw up on stream. I swallowed so much water in one go to accommodate for everybody's hydration requests. And then it was like, you know what? Hydration requires a cooldown. And then when I lumped it into triple self-care, I was like, triple self-care requires a cooldown. I can't have you all doing this. Yeah. But then I started putting cooldowns on everything. So save the game and every other channel point redemption. They all have cooldowns on them, so you can't just spam them and create crazy chaos on my streams. Can't have it. Yeah. I just waited until you saved to ask you to save again. How dare you? You troll. You're just as much of a troll as your husband. The mask carrying. Honestly, they cared so much, it hurt. Okay, we're going up the elevator. There was a mistake I made last time that made us go back down again. So I have to remember back to a week ago when I was tired and near the end of the stream. And make sure I don't make that mistake again. 100th floor. There's several 100th floors here. And that's where we take issue. Let's save because this will satisfy Teresa's save request. There, I did it. Are you happy? I learned from the best. Oh yeah, you did. Teresa is more of an occasional troll. Hits harder when she does it because it's not as often. Before Stuart, I was a kind, sophisticated woman who would never troll. Oh no, he's contagious. 100th floor part 2, Electric Boogaloo. How Lil D got his groove back. Okay, we've been here already though. We have been here. You can't open these gifts. None of these are takeable. But we can go to the next room. And then there's a new elevator. And we ride this one up. Is this right? Did we make a mistake and not go through this one last time? Maybe that was the mistake. We tried the first elevator instead of the second elevator. And we went back down to the beginning. Next stop, 100th floor. They're all floor 100 though. For some strange reason. Oh, a new revitalizer though. I like that. We didn't get into any fights though. So what I'm hearing is Stuart was a great influence. If you like trolling, then Stuart's on brand. He is also occasionally a streamer too. So if you search up his name on Twitch, you'll find... do you have any streams on VOD that you've saved, or are they all deleted? Oh my, that's a lot of bathrooms. Shall we knock on all the bathroom doors and freak people out? Usually, in mother games, every single bathroom is literally always occupied by somebody. So we're gonna meet a whole bunch of strangers right now, I believe. You knew I was contagious. Not to me. I don't like trolling people, but I'm glad that you do. Toady? Swear to God. All right. I will go back here. I will literally save. I didn't do anything since the last save. Here's another save. Just for you, troll. Now you're all are joining the troll army. If you want to see more of me, just check me out when I guest star on D's, Oz's, or Haley's streams. True. Can we do some shout outs? Let's do a shout out for Oz. We're in a good place in the game to pause the music and shout out the streamer of Oz. Hello? Is my shout out working? There it is.
Hello.
Her mouth is full. There's the joke. And Haley as well. Hello? Man, this is slow. There it is.
It's time. It's time.
All of her clips are birthday. Like every single clip is from her one birthday, however many years ago.
Thank you.
Don't sing together on stream.
Perfection.
It's always awful.
We don't.
It's always awful. You and I both cameo. Oh, Haley has a clip I can link. Oh, interesting. We're both cameos on that. Sure. I think because you're a mod, you can do ! watch and then the name of the URL and it should play. Just use that judiciously. Someone's in here. Okay. Oh, we could go. Oh, that's a fight. A pig mask major trapped you. Oh my. Well, these guys hurt, but also, oh, there's two. Also don't want to use Psy. Hi, buddy. Oh boy, here we go. He's calling for help too. Oh, good. They both died. We didn't use any resources. We didn't take any damage at all. And we got a lot of experience for basically nothing. It looks like someone was just using this. Oh, we caught the pig mask major. Oh. Hang on. Let me pause the music.
Stuart's just raw dogging life running through doors, man.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. D, you scared the fuck out of me.
What did I say? What did I do? I don't even think I was using my robot voice at that time. That was so good. Honestly, Repo has been a lot of fun because of the company involved. It's one of those games that, like Lethal Company, it's basic, it's lo-fi, it's a lo-fi gaming experience, and once you learn something about the game, it becomes easier and cheaper, and detracts. The more you know about the game, it detracts from the experience. The less you know about the game, the better the game is. Does that make sense? It's one of those games that as you learn it, it becomes less valuable. It's a fun trolling game, so it's a game that you don't want to tell anybody how to play it, or you will remove the reason why you watch people play this game. But Repo has been a lot of fun because of the group that we play with. Oh, I just made a noise. I don't even know what I said. I would never play the game on my own. Hell no. No, Repo is not a game. There's nothing interesting about playing that kind of game alone. I wish you could play Repo, damn my console bound gaming. Is it not out for console? Repo super fun. Silvos, we should play. It'd be a lot of fun. I like multiplayer experiences that are more about the hangout than they are about the actual like gameplay. I mean, I like rich gameplay experiences in multiplayer as well, but it can be really simple. Me and a few friends back when Magica was first released spent ridiculous hours screwing with each other and almost not progressing the game at all, just playing Magica and a bunch of other. I mean, I like being in multiplayer environments, period. I'm 100% down. Excellent. Oh, it's not out for console. It should be. It seems like Repo seems like the kind of game that would excel on most consoles. Okay, anything over here? The trash can is empty. So why did I come in here? Just for free experience? How about in here? Free gift. Damien got an attack attractor. That's so easy to say, you guys. Causes an enemy to stink, thereby making it the target of everyone's attacks. I think this needs to go to Stuart. Bada boom. The devs talked about it. Cool. That's awesome. I do appreciate that. I think like we live in an era where the devs for any particular product or game, they make their initial offering. Toady. Fine. I know I should raise the channel point redemption cost on this. But since you asked for this, I will go back and save again. Good thing this game doesn't penalize you for save scumming. That's the term, right? Save scumming. I learned that from streaming. I learned it from you guys. I was watching a stream that has me reconsidering which multi-streaming tool I use. Right now, the number one multi-streaming tool I use is a free plugin that has no real good name. I think it's just called Multiple Output RMTP. It's a stupid name for a plugin. You use it on OBS, and it's made by Sorayuki. So if you tell other streamers the Sorayuki plugin, they know what you're talking about by and large. And then on vertical streams, which we use for Instagram and YouTube Shorts, that one I'm using another one called Item, or some people call it Atom. I think it was AI. It's spelled AITUM, and I think it's meant to be a joke on the word item. So I use Item for vertical streaming. Item also has a multi-stream plugin. I like the Sorayuki one just fine so far. But I've been researching other options, including the Stream Elements one, which looks like it covers a lot of new things that the other older plugins do not do. And I was watching this guy, Nutty. If anybody streams, I highly recommend looking at Nutty's Twitch and his YouTube videos. He does a lot of stuff with StreamerBot and setting up different plugins and things for OBS. He does a lot of his own coding, and he explains things on a very like human level. He's a good instructor because he gets how to get information into people's heads. And he's basically got me probably looking at changing which multi-streaming plugin I use. But what was interesting is he was analyzing the Stream Elements multi-stream plugin, and he said, it's great. It's just missing a big deal breaker for me. He was live streaming this and saying it's missing this very key component. And the devs for the Stream Elements plugin, the multi-stream plugin, they were watching his stream or watching his VOD or something, and they said, you know what? You're right. We'll put that on our task list. So being the squeaky wheel and talking about something in a live stream or online somewhere where you can create maybe some sort of a buzz around what you say, your opinion matters. Sometimes the devs can find what you're talking about and implement the things that you say. I feel like some of the streams that we did on Enshrouded, for example, which is still in basically like beta, open, early access sort of thing, we've talked about some things playing the game that I saw later on come to fruition. Maybe we weren't the only ones complaining about them, but it's validating to see the actual people working on the projects going, yeah, we hear what you guys are saying, and we will work on a fix for that, or we will implement what you want into the future. Yeah. Hopefully it'll come before people stop playing it. I hate that part I do get involved in a lot of new games and new side excursions with people. And then when I get personally invested, when I'm like, yeah, let's play a lot of this, everybody's moved on to something else. That really sucks. Really sucks. By the way, Baldur's Gate 3 will have a cross-platform update in the near future. That game could be a very good group game if we wanted to do it like a pre-made D&D game and RP characters. That could be a lot of fun. I'm really hyped for that. Gonna love playing a drunk monk in real life or in that game, or both. I will be hanging out, but I too plays the video game. That sounds awesome. I still don't have Baldur's Gate 3, but a lot of people say it's up my alley. Hello? Sorry. I'm a little busy at the moment. Could you save it for later? Save my bathroom trip for later? Can people just do that? Like, oh, it's taken. I will just wait till later. Monk will be getting the way of the Drunken Fist subclass. Nice. Good stuff. Oh, this bathroom is not a bathroom. I guess we are going deeper down. Oh, God, there's more bathrooms. Oh, and that guy just ran into bathroom number 3. Okay. Hi, buddy. Save? Save what? Oh, hi. We're in another random fight. Oh, God. There's a... Okay, cool. Kill the cockroach or the pig mask? Pig masks call more minions. So let's get rid of this guy first. Oh, no. Oh, good. The cockroach doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage. That beam did more damage. So, yeah, we probably did the right thing getting the pigman down first. Also, we just dodged the cockroach's second attack, so I think we're in good place. Yeah, these guys are providing pretty good experience. Looks like someone's just using this. Trash can's empty. There's toilet paper here. Sure is. Sure is. Hello? This is surprisingly spick and span. What is... live streaming, so I'll let you guys do it. Where do the terms spick and span come from? Because I don't think we use those terms in modern English, but we do use them in the canned phrase. Canned phrase meaning you can't swap out words. What do spick and span mean? They're both probably separate words that define something that generally means clean and perfect and organized and whatnot, sanitary. But I'm curious what exactly those two words mean separately from each other. We will never use them separately anymore. They're part of just a cliche now. But I'm curious where those came from. Trash can's empty. Cleaning tools are lying here. Yes, they are. All right, this is where the one gentleman ran in. Whew, made it just in time. All right. Oh, a sign flew off that end one, but this is the way through. I guess we don't have to fight that next fight. There's so many bathrooms. Oh, it's an Asian bathroom with the squat toilet. Japanese style. I mean, not just Japan, but yes. The trash can is empty. Okay. Yeah, that sign flew off the door and was going to attack us. Is that a duck? That looks like a duck. Hello? A duck type. Okay. Yeah, there's just a... Let's show the paper. There's just a little ducky sitting inside of that toilet. I don't want to pee on the duck. Oh, there's only 4 bathrooms. Oh. Oh. This is some Willy Wonka shit. This is getting really weird. After a half-assed Google, something about every nail and bit of wood being new on a ship. Oh, okay. So this is like the... Does anybody know the is it... Well, oh, man. What's the name of the ship? Theseus? Erased. Hello and welcome. Let me pause music and see what it is I'm trying to say here. The ship of... This is just a brief Theseus. Yeah. A brief foray into psychology, philosophy. The ship of Theseus, also known as Theseus's paradox, it's a philosophical thought experiment that asks, if all parts of a ship are replaced over time, is it still the same ship? I.e., the first nails, the first boards that build a ship, as an example, the ship, those need to be replaced over time. Nails rust or pop out or for whatever reason need to be replaced. Boards in their entirety need to be taken out if they start to rot or splinter or break. You want to take out that piece of wood and replace it with another one. If you've sailed a ship long enough and it needs to come back into harbor, into a shipyard, and be repaired bit by bit over the course of years, let's just say at the end of its journey, that ship, the ship of Theseus in this particular thought experiment, is several years down the road, no longer composed or comprised of any individual pieces that were there from its beginnings. In other words, no nail existed from the first construction, no wood, no sail, nothing. It's all new at some point. But over time, over the course of time, is it still technically the same ship? And some people have expanded that to human beings with the fallacy that certain human cells are replaced at different time intervals, and therefore, at some point, every cell in the human body gets replaced. I think somebody even made the statement that in 7 years' time, every cell in the human body gets replaced. From my understanding, at least as far as neurology goes, there are a lot of nerve cells, central nervous system, peripheral nervous system cells that don't get replaced. They're there, they're edified. They don't get destroyed and get replaced by another new cell later on down the road. This is part of what causes us to get old, is some cells replicate quickly, and that in itself is one type of aging. Some cells don't get replicated. That's another type of aging. And over the course of time, we just become old people because not everything is meant to last forever. But in human beings, we are not a ship of Theseus. We're not constantly being replaced by new cells and rebuilt so that every nail and piece of wood in our body is replaced. But yeah, it's an interesting thought experiment. My theory on the matter is the title Ship of Theseus is just a title. The boards and nails and everything in it were never officially just because they're part of the initial construction doesn't mean they're part of the ship forever. When they've lost their usefulness, they are no longer part of the whole, and new things that are combined to become the active, useful ship later on down the road become part of the definition. And it's never about the components, right? It's always about the utility and the naming convention. Good old ship of Theseus. Yeah. Okay, so that's a big ass toilet. Oh, didn't mean to knock things over on my desk. Hello, big ass toilet. For big people, for really big people. Keep in mind, this is a game made in Japan that's set in America and set with Americans in mind. So this is the Japanese take on American culture. And I can't help but wonder if they think our obesity pandemic has to do with making big toilets. I don't know. It's probably not related. Does this go further deeper to the map? Oh, yes, it does. Yes, it does. Oh, we're coming up on the left-hand side now instead. Hi. You didn't want to lock the door, mister? Oh, this is an awkward meeting. Hello? Well.
Don't you like money? I do.
Thank you, Erased. That instantly gets added to the light source fund. I appreciate your face. We're currently building a small contribution fund to, well, less than small because this is professional lighting. Our old lighting structure, which I'm staring at actually right now, right in front of the new lighting structure, died. The power switch, which I have, I can't bring it up on camera. It's flashing like it's absolutely busted. If I jiggle the handle and the cables just right, I can get it to stay on for about 5 seconds and then it dies. So we needed to fund some new lighting. That's just how I do. The original light was a Razer ring light. I do like ring lights. I think they're attractive, but this light, while it lasted us a few good years, is not as long lasting as other Razer products. So while I could highly recommend like a Razer keyboard, which I'm also using, it's lasted a long time and it's been really good for me. The ring light suddenly died. And we had, how many streams did we do in darkness? Or just with like the bounce lighting? Yeah. It's probably just small room, big toilet funny. You don't think it's a analysis of American culture? Also, hello, White Line City. Where'd you get that name from? It sounds interesting. I will save the game. I promise I'll save. Next time I see a frog, I will save. I promise you. Welcome. How good of you to visit. Wait a minute. What am I saying? This is a bathroom. What the heck's your problem? You left the door unlocked and I'm playing an RPG. That's my problem. What are you doing in here anyways? All in a big group, no less. Yeah, I am. Well, thanks. Your trash can's empty. You got... Oh, I didn't want to talk to you again. Oh, he says the same thing. I just wanted to look at your toilet paper. Don't bother me. You know, you're the one who used the bathroom and left the door unlocked, you weirdo. It's like you wanted the company. Oh, that's a lot of ghosts. Hi, guys. Hi. People give ghosts the cold shoulder whenever they don't seem mean. Oh, is it that you want to be mean ghosts? Ghosts! Okay. We're friendly ghosts who used to live the easy life in Osohe Castle. But some pig masks crammed us all in here the other day. Wait, they can move ghosts? That's impressive. But why did they stick them all in a bathroom? I feel so bad. Speaking of company, ghosts. Right. Why are there so many? Why did the pig masks put them here? In Porky. Oh, God, that's a fight. Okay, we're fighting a sign. You encountered a men's room sign. Hi, buddy. Why does this guy look like Bubs from Homestar Runner? Easy. Oh, see some of you on ads. You know what? Ad break time is a good time for me to pause and take a quick bio break. So let me do a BRB because I could use a break and then we'll come back to this fight.
I wonder if somebody clips what is going on. Will my voice stay deep? Or will everything like unphase itself?
Makes one deep for you.
See, but you have to hit a button to do that. I've got perma deep.
Oh, I've had. That's what she said.
Yikes! Are you guys joining on me or what?
Some of us need to touch the butt to make a living.
I'm a former
I'm a
Sue.
former Sue.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Former head chef.
I'm Yeti.
I'm Yeti.
A lot like me. Oh, hey, buddy. Hi. Turn around, bright eyes. Okay, I promise I won't keep singing while I'm sick. Oh, it's turned around. Please, somebody clip that. That's actually too fucking good. I know you're waiting for the book. Look in my eyes. You know I have bigger things to do than you. I mean, bigger. I mean, okay, bye. Bigger fish to fry. Oh, we don't want to fry Alan. Whoa. She just slammed that door open. Where's the cook? Cook.
My accessories. Everything a girl needed to claim victory in the battle for love.
Oh. Okay. That she just months. I was like, oh, there's so much I want to say, but I can't say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm just gonna tease about it. I'm just gonna. Oh, you know what I should say? Oh no, I can't say that. For months, I was playing that game. Awful. It's awful on my end too. I'm not the withholding lover type. Oz is.
Everyone else might be doing the helicopter dick. I'll be doing like the light switch, the little flicker up and down, like it's trying, but can't get the motion. But my belly's like just fucking. Yeah, I might throw myself around, but I don't know about the helicopter dick. I'll work on that.
I
Definitely.
mean, just do the hula hoop motion. You'll be fine.
It's definitely not a flaccid dick trick of mine. Yeah. Don't see it happen. If you clip that, Oz, I can see your fucking face.
She's like,
I wasn't gonna, but now you said something, and now I have to.
nope, nope, don't look back. Oh yes, the old times. That last clip was from one of my very first streams ever, playing Layers of Fear. Welcome back. I'm happy to report the bathroom break went well. Also, everybody who's in cheap seats. Tony! Listen, Erased has already asked for us to save the game. I said next time we find a frog, we will. Now I'm just going to have to save twice when I get there. All right, let's kill this men's room sign. I hope this guy's not incredibly brutal.
What's wrong, Doug?
Stuart, fine.
I'm right as the mail.
I will. I'm already halfway down on water. Y'all have been really kind on self-care, but you keep doing it so much in the stream, and I will run out of hydration. Save extra hard? Okay. I'll save so hard. I'll tell the frog, I need you to give me the best save you've got. This one for all of the, I don't know, all of the PP. And I'm done with the redemptions. If you say so. I almost don't believe you, though. Okay. Let's fight a men's room sign, shall we? Yes, by the way, I am streaming in a robe tonight. And I'm not using my treadmill tonight. I am tired. I am overexerted. Today was a very long and complex day. We got a lot of work done in the last 2 days, both outside in the yard and inside in the house. And things are looking like we actually care and pay attention and have free time to do things to make the household run. It looks like we have a running, functional household. It's a lie, but it looks like we do. Grinding in Final Fantasy IV? I miss Final Fantasy IV. I would love to stream that. It would be interesting to stream all the Final Fantasy games, although a number of you have mentioned that the early ones are rough. So maybe we just stream them to ridicule them. What's the color and state of the redemption? Wait, what redemption? Just got the Bard and already level 35? Nice. Honestly, I don't remember a lot about 4. The biggest thing I remember about 4 is that I thought it was a lot of fun. Every new twist in the story I thought was a good and interesting direction. that you would have never expected. And that's hard to say for older RPGs. A lot of RPGs follow a path or pattern that you're like, yeah, okay, I could kind of see that coming. Dragon Warrior 3, if anybody played the Dragon Warrior series back in the day, that one had an interesting twist at the end, especially right when you beat what you think is the last boss. That one's really interesting. I don't want to spoil it. Go back and play. It's a very old game. I borrowed it from somebody else and played it well after it was released, and I was impressed at what they decided to do. Yeah. The Final Fantasy collection is great because it has multipliers for experience and gills, so no need to grind on or off stream. I do appreciate that. That's one thing that I've appreciated with the Mother series so far. We've done some small grinding just to keep ourselves a little bit ahead of the game, but we haven't needed to sit here and just fight and fight and fight. Mother 1, a little bit, but at the same time, Mother 1 puts you through a lot of random fights. Like so many random fights, it's hard to walk on the map sometimes, because all the fights are also like map driven, not like running into monsters driven. But Mother 2 and 3, I feel, are much more balanced so that you can just enjoy the story. You don't need to grind per se, but if you do stop to fight just optionally of your own volition, then things become a little bit easier for you. If you want the challenge, you just run through and skip most optional fights if you can, and then every boss fight will be much more of a challenge for you. Yeah. I have a redemption over here that's red and dead. That's weird. What is the redemption called? I don't remember killing any redemptions. Oh, are you talking about Red Dead Redemption? Man, I haven't played that in a long time. First of all, I've never played the solo game, Red Dead Redemption. Never. I've only ever played 2, and I've only ever played it on the role-playing servers, which has been a lot of fun. But it also makes me feel like if I went and played the solo game, it would feel so empty because there wouldn't be other players filling the world with their own weird style of role-playing. The Red Dead Redemption 2 role-playing community is amazing. It's maybe second to the GTA 5 role-playing community, but still, like, at the same time, once you get people out of modern times thinking and force them into like period piece thinking, I feel like it activates a role-playing part of people's brains better. Whereas if you're like, you're in modern times, you're a modern times person, be somebody else. A lot of people struggle with that role-playing concept, and they don't end up actually like role-playing a whole lot. But you put somebody in like an outfit, like you're a cowboy, you're riding a horse, you're in the early 1900s. People get it, and they separate themselves. They become somebody different. You know what I mean? I've really enjoyed it. I want to get back to it, but there's a huge time commitment involved. I like grinding in games. Totally didn't spend 2 weeks grinding Warframe to buy a traffic cone decoration. Jeez. I miss Warframe, but again, yeah, like you said, it's a whole other time commitment thing. Maybe if I go full-time streamer, I'll play more grindy games so we can all like, first of all, do what we're doing now, which is just like fuck off and the game can just hang out while we chat and talk about things and sort of level up ourselves, our brains and whatnot, and connections. But also, I think long form, grindy sort of gaming requires like just longer commitment, more time, more hanging out. I could be down if it was paying the basic bills of my household. If I could just pay for food and utilities. Lycos, my favorite contribution of channel points. I made the redemption myself, so I'm patting myself on the back. But that is literally my favorite channel point redemption. It makes me feel so, I don't know, fulfilled. That's Core. She actually streams on Twitch. I would shout her out, but I can't remember her actual username because it's kind of, there's a lot of numbers or something involved in it. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could cover the basic expenses of raising kids and living under a roof with just streaming alone, I'd do a lot more of those long form things. I'd be in Red Dead Redemption role playing. I would be in Warframe. I'd be in longer form games like that all the time. You can also run as long as you are not on the world map, and you can freely turn on and off random encounters. That's amazing. That's kind of game breaking, but also good at the same time. I'm just swinging by. I need to head to sleep. All right, Lycos. I understand. Sleep matters more to you than I do. I suppose that's acceptable. No, I'm just kidding. Please prioritize your self-care. I should invest in a better PC. I feel like I miss out on a lot of fun things because I'm trapped on console. I'd love to try out the Red Dead RP things. I think you would have a lot of fun. Yeah. It's been interesting. Not everybody is like hardcore role-playing background or feels especially extroverted. You know Akumo pretty well. I think she's less on the like extroversion scale of things, but she's also found her own niche and really made a reputation for herself in county. Doesn't require you to be like actor, big personality, big role-playing sort of person, but it does require, you know, the hardware to be able to play the game and be in the role-playing thing and run these extra mods and all that sort of thing. So it's a little bit user intensive. Yeah. It do, but yeah, have a good stream. Thanks, Lycos. If you've been watching the Mother 3 so far, please watch the stream because I think we're coming up to the end. Maybe tonight will be the end. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I'm going to fight this men's room sign. And maybe... Uh-oh, he's going to cast something. Counter? Uh-oh. Body enveloped with the counter. Does this affect physical attacks? Oh, it does. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, everybody... Oh. Okay, counter stopped. Oh, I don't like that. That did a lot of damage to me, actually. That did more than 200 damage, him just casting counter. I should have done psi attacks only at that point. And he doesn't actually give you a whole lot of experience. Don't appreciate that either. You jerk. You joik. I probably just fuck off to the middle of nowhere and just vibe. Some people do. So in the county, we've spent the most time role-playing in Red Dead Redemption's role-playing servers. The number one county for us so far has been one called Sin County, S-Y-N. And in Sin County, there are a whole contingency of folks that play the native tribes of that world. And they're just kind of off in the wilderness. They do stuff that provides for their tribe. So you go out and do like hunting and skinning and fishing and well, I don't know what all they do. I've never played one exactly, but they're just like out in nature and just like chilling, and they make a whole bunch of products. And then if anybody ever should stumble upon their humble lands, they can buy stuff from them, from the tribe, and you get some revenue that way. And you're just out in nature. You're just surviving and having a good time. You don't necessarily need to go and get into gunfights and rope slinging and bank robberies and all the crazy shit that the white people do in that game. Might be more up your alley. Okay, so that room that used to have a sign is now another fight. Okay. Oh, wait, what? Where's the pig man? We're just fighting cockroaches. Oh man, they fight faster than us. Well, okay. Getting some good combos in. Anytime you see a 2-hit combo or more, by the way, from my characters, that's me hitting a timing mini game. Oh man. But I don't always hit them. I'm a musician, and I don't always get the timing of the combos in this game. I feel like it's kind of like a pixel perfect sort of thing. All right, we're in another fight. This is 3 fights back to back. Now what? Oh, he tried to call for help. Did not come. Guess what, Pig Mask Major? You're now a Pig Mask Minor. Oh, and 1 level up. Not really great stats. Oh, another level up. Better. All right, and a present. A red collar. I feel like this is a doggo thing. Oh yeah, defense. Oh yeah, it's definitely stats up. Let's give it to Stuart. Let's go to equip, and let's equip that doggo. Striped collar was defense 40, offense 40. Red collar is 50 and 50. That's an amazing upgrade. The big man was 2 cockroaches in a trench coat. They were 2 separate fights, though. But yeah, that would be funny. What you thought was a pig man. Oh, that's the way through. Let's continue on and say hi. Hi, fish. There must be something crazy going on inside this restroom, huh? I really don't want to know. I'm jumping and flopping around because I want to. Don't worry. Okay. Never mind me. I'm fine here, so please go away. Okay. Okay, bye. I need a frog because... Uh-oh. Oh! A whole bunch of people ran into those restrooms. Some people have said save, and I can't save right now. Thank God I'm such a fast runner. I made it just in the nick of time. Okay. Good for you, buddy. Ahem, I'm trying to read. Oh, okay. Look at the walls. Look at the door. What else was there to do again? Get out your phone? This was probably made in an era where people did not use their phones in the restroom. There's a frog. I'm worried for that fish. I'm not worried for that fish. I'm worried about that fish. Yeah. Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Uh-oh. Okay. Bye. For whatever reason, this one just happens to be mixed in with all the others. What's mixed in with all the others? But I'll have you know this is my personal Thunderbox. It's not for everyone else. Okay. Oh, like that's his personal restroom and it just happens to be in a line of other restrooms? Okay. Has anybody ever called a bathroom a Thunderbox? That's a weird translation. Yes, let's save. Let's save so hard right now because I have 2 save redemptions to do right here. Save. Ugh. 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 We're saving. All right, are you happy? I saved so hard. Would you save me? I'd save me. I'd save me so hard. Okay. This is a really... No! Fine. Fine. Look. Here I come back. I'm saving the game. You fucking trolls. There, I just did it. I did the thing. It's a Thunderbox when I'm done with it. Yikes. Yikes. Depends on what was eaten that day, right? Yeah. Some of my bathroom breaks are non-committally interesting. Oh, that guy just left one bathroom and entered another. What did he leave behind that he needed a second bathroom? I'm scared to check. But Oz and I both, I don't know if it's our love of spicy foods or our love of many different ethnicities. So our stomach never acclimates to like one spice bouquet. But every once in a while, we're both guilty of just like absolutely destroying a bathroom, turning it into a true Thunderbox. I've never used that term in my life. I've never heard anyone call a bathroom a Thunderbox, but here we are in Mother 3, calling them Thunderboxes. I hear after Taco Bell becomes a taco hellscape. Do you have Taco Bell where you are? It's probably not the same if you did as what we have here. The Taco Bell where we live, though, is probably one of the worst I've ever experienced. The workers just don't care. They really want you gone. They'll mess up every single order that you do. They'll make you wait inordinate amounts of time for your food. Even the first time you get your food, if you have to get things fixed because they messed it up, it takes a long time. But even just the initial order, you can order it on mobile, wait, and then come pick it up after some wait time, and it's still not ready. It's it's probably one of the worst Taco Bells in the nation over here. Apparently it is down here, but it's not much of a chain. That's probably for the best. You could probably find better Mexican food anywhere. Anywhere where you live. Oh, hi again. Apparently a lot of folks just don't lock the door. And me, being a JRPG player, likes to run into bathrooms unannounced, checking to see if you did lock your door. A clean toilet is a mirror of the heart. Wipe it and polish it until it sparkles. All right. He's gonna make that toilet sparkle. Good job, buddy. This is where the guy left. I'm scared. A card that says out to lunch is lying here. Did he leave his toilet experience so he could go have lunch in another bathroom? Does this guy eat lunch in bathrooms? Let's find out. I'm trying to eat here. Yeah. That's what he does. All right, buddy. You have fun with that. Oh, that's the way through. What's the last one? Hello? Oh. Is this just the most random door? Oh! Oh! No! No! It's the monster! Did we just die? Instant death. I didn't think there was... I had no idea what those sounds meant. I didn't think they meant we were gonna face a boss. Oh God. Oh God, it's out. It's out and about. Oh God. It's there. Yeah, good thing I saved. Thanks for all the save redemptions, you guys. Should have saved harder. I saved as hard as I could. Oh, it's just like hanging out there. I need to make it to the red door. Ugh. Go away. Okay. Oh. Oh. Is this the executive bathroom? Have you ever been in an executive bathroom? I never have, but I see them in like cartoons and stuff and movies where it's just like extremely posh and there's like an attendant there to like dry your hands off after you've washed them. Like really weird shit. There's a fountain and classical music and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I hear these things really exist, but I don't know that they do. Toady, so help me God. Next frog I see, I will save. I promise. Can't wait to see the golden shitter. I think it's going to be in here. Let's see. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a lot of Porky statues. Guess what they're all doing? Guess what they're all doing? Guess what's on both sides of me? That's not water. I'm just kidding. It's probably just water, but why? And I've seen that this exists, like cherubim and little kids in this pose where you see them pee. Is it just that humans like trolling each other? I don't think that anybody who made these types of fountains was really thinking of doing high art. They're just like, hey, look at me. I made a kid pissing. Isn't that funny? And it's just like cat videos today. People just, oh, there it is. There's the golden shitter. Wait, Toady, do you know this game or were you just guessing? There's an actual golden shitter right here. It even has golden foot rests, one for each foot. You can just place your feet down there so you're only touching gold. Your butt's touching gold. Your back's touching gold. Your feet's touching gold. Those look like arm rests on the sides, so your arms are touching gold. You should check back into the room that the ultimate Chimera was in. I'll take a look. It's still there. Ah, it's going to try to fight me. Look, I don't want to fight it. If I were a rich bitch, a golden shitter is top priority. I don't care. What I would like, honestly, and I've never seen anybody beat this. I don't know why this is a thing only in Japan and not in other countries. But when I went to Japan, I've only been one time, but when I went, some of the bathrooms, usually in households, usually in upscale households, rich, more wealthy households, there were some bathrooms, some places in the country where they had a controller and buttons, and the buttons told you could tell the toilet how warm you wanted the toilet seat, where you wanted the bidet, because the toilet had a built-in bidet, how warm or cold and what angle you wanted the bidet water to go. There's music that played. It was just a beautiful experience. It was comfortable. It was wonderful. Also, the bathroom in a lot of Japanese homes, you are without shoes, but everybody knows that bathrooms are kind of like a different germ environment than the rest of the house. So you have slippers that you wear literally just to go into the bathroom. You open the bathroom door, slippers right there. You put on your bathroom slippers, and so you're not like stepping on just like bathroom floor, which can be kind of gross sometimes. So you have these slippers you put on, and then you use the most amazing toilet ever invented by all of humankind. I've never seen its superior. And then the music plays, the bidet is done. You're absolutely as clean as possible, no matter what you just did in there. And you get up, you take the slippers off, and you're back in the rest of the house like nothing ever happened. You don't have any residue. You're not just wiping with toilet paper. My argument with just wiping with toilet paper for countries and nations that teach in their culture to just use toilet paper, cover your hands with peanut butter and then try to grab paper towels to wipe your hands clean, and use just paper towels, not wet paper towel, dry paper towel, and wipe your hands clean of the peanut butter. It's not going to work, right? Same thing with, I'm not saying poop and peanut butter have a similar consistency, but there's the concept that when you wipe with dry products, you should do something else. You should literally hop into the shower and put some water on that area. Do anything, but not just toilet paper, you guys. It's weird. It's a fucking weird culture. It's a really weird culture. I don't know where it came from, and I don't know why it sticks around. Yeah. I want one of those fancy toilets. I hope to become rich enough to at least afford one of those toilets in my life and put it in the house that I live in. Hate to tell you, but rich people in the U.S. have these too. Those really nice toilets, do they? Not just Japan. If you eat a lot of peanut butter, they do. I hope nobody eats so much peanut butter that the peanut butter analogy applies directly to what your poop is like. That you just poop like peanut butter. I'm reminded of that one South Park episode. Wait, I don't know that one. The only one I'm thinking of is the Chipotle. No, not the Chipotle one. The World of Warcraft episode where suddenly Eric had to poop, but he wasn't going to get up from playing the game. And so his mom came with a little bedpan. Gross. It's gross. All right. Here we are. The most expensive shitter. Porky's talking to us. You seem to have quite the tough... Oh, hello, everybody. It's Uncle Nico. Hi and welcome. What's good, my dude? Your stream looked like it cut out kind of early. I was going to come say hi, but then the stream was already done. How's Sin County, by the way? We were talking about that earlier.
Wrong hole.
Wrong
hole. I mean, wrong window.
Ignore
me.
We will not. But we did not ignore him. That's Nico crushing. Everybody please go send him some love if you haven't already. Most of you watching my streams probably have already. Exclusive to Twitch for now. Yeah. Good. I killed stream about 5 minutes early. Oh, okay. Wait, I thought it was only like 3 hours long. Do you only stream for 3 hours on a Sunday/Monday? Okay. So, Porky says, you seem to be having quite the tough time. Did you enjoy my special all-you-can-pee toilet dungeon? Now then, I have some sad news for you. This place you're at now isn't really the 100th floor. It's a fake. So we've hit what, like 3 different fake 100th floors so far? You're nothing but a cheap toy crawling around in the palm of my hand. All right, allow me to invite you to the real 100th floor. I don't believe you. I don't believe him. Board the elevator just ahead. I'll be waiting for you. Sure you will. Sure you will. You little liar. Can we use his special toilet, though? For real. It's a more recent one. Randy gets a fancy Japanese toilet and starts showing it off to everyone. Then the toilet paper companies plot to take him out. Oh, jeez. There are signs that someone was here. What signs, game? What sign? Yeah, honestly, just wiping with a bunch of toilet paper is, to me, at some point in my life, and it might have been the one trip I took to Japan, at some point in my life, wiping with just toilet paper became irreprehensible. I could not understand why anybody would continue to do just that. All right, we're going more up. There are certain things that I feel like are, I'm going to use an anthropological term here, culture-bound syndromes, i.e., you do things based on the culture that you grew up in, and if you have never seen a counterindication, if you've never met people from another country that might do things better than you, you might believe that the thing that you are doing is the best you could be doing for yourself. Take, for example, the country I live in, and especially the region of the country I live in, the southeastern United States. The amount of sugar that people consume in this portion of the country is insane. There's a obesity epidemic here. There are blood sugar problems here, diabetic problems here. Many people die of preventable causes due to bad diet and nutrition. But their diets are traditional. They live the way their parents taught them and their grandparents taught them, and they all eat and drink the same sorts of foods and drinks that they've had for generations. And these things kill you early, or you get to old age and you don't die early. You just live the last 20 to 30 or 40 years of your life suffering. And everybody around here looks at each other, at their neighbors, and at the people that they know, and the people in their families and their family get-togethers, and they say, look, all old people suffer and have bad joint pain and memory loss and dementia and diabetes and COPD and crazy health problems, heart surgeries, brain aneurysms. And that's just how old people are. And they don't realize that in other countries, they age more gracefully. They have better quality of life in their elderly years. And you wonder why some countries, people look to their elderly as like venerable sources of wisdom. They talk to them and seek out how to live life and gain wisdom from, sources that have lived a long, full life. But in America, they don't, because they see their elderly as demented and confused and silly and backwards. Part of that's because in this country, the old people are just destroying themselves. They lived a life of deleterious lifestyle. They work too much at a hard job that's a lot of sweat equity, and then they come home and eat pleasure foods. And you you're gone well before you die, you know? Then the rest of your years of your life are either bad brain health, bad body health, or both. And the sad part is you don't die as fast as you wish you could. You just live in that chronic pain. If only we had great healthcare systems here to take care of the bad proclivities people had. But it's a mix of bad culture bound syndrome for how one lives one's life and a bad medical system. We should have one or the other, not both. But people don't learn to live healthy, not here anyway, not in this part of the country. People don't learn to live healthy. And then they have to rely on a system that doesn't care for them well in the first place or in the second place. And who can we blame for the sugar? The Brits, of course. I mean, the sugar plantations and all of that, the whole like slave trade from back in the ages. Yeah, that's a big thing. That probably contributed to a lot of the reason why white refined processed sugar is so crazy prevalent in the US. And where it's not prevalent, we've also thrusted or foisted on the American public corn. We subsidize corn. Government pays corn farmers to farm corn, and that corn goes everywhere. It goes into the meat that we sell. It goes into people's diets as corn. It goes into people's diets as sugar in replacement of sugar cane. And it goes into people's diets as sugar replacements. Like erythritol, from my understanding, is a corn-based derivative that's supposed to be different from high fructose corn syrup. It doesn't have the same like glycemic index. But like corn is everywhere. You get corn in almost every food on the shelf in or out of processed foods in a grocery store. There's sweeteners in most American foods, including all of our savory foods as well. So you're like, well, I'm not gonna get sweets. I'm just gonna get, like entrees and stuff. Well, that stuff often has sweeteners in it too. Everything is sweet in the US. Even the savory foods is more sweet. Also, the culture of eating refined sugar. Oh yeah, couched in British tea culture. I could see that. Must lurk. Have a good stream. Thanks, Silvus. Thank you for the lurk support. Appreciate your face. Say hi to Hitomi for me. Most of it goes into cars now. The sugar. I mean, if you put sugar in the gas tank, I could see that. All right, let's go to the real 100th floor. Although I don't believe this is the real 100th floor either. They've all been fake 100th floors so far. But we'll save because everybody's redeeming save redemptions. I'm going to leave this room. Somebody's going to do a save redemption again. It's just how you all are. Oh, the corn goes into cars. Right. Yeah. You can have, what is the law? Up to 10% corn-derived additives to fuel. And that's perfectly legal. Somewhere between 5 and 10%. Man, if... There it is. There it is. Are we going to save right now because you redeemed a save redemption? That would be asinine, right? But I'm going to do it. Because you said. Because you said to. Most corn grown is inedible by humans. Yeah, but we have so much other use for it, right? We can turn it into fuel. We can turn it into animal feed. We can do so much with corn here. And I feel like it was the solution to the Dust Bowl crisis. And now it's become a health epidemic. We don't serve a lot of corn in this household. The kids don't really like corn. We don't do corn on the cob almost ever. We don't have canned corn or just almost anything based in corn. The kids also don't eat sugar or anything involving corn syrup because I think it's insane. Most of the world does better without corn products than the US does with. And I think that screams something that you need to be cautious of. Same thing with sugarcane. With sugarcane and corn sugars and just all corn products, I think we're in a worse place than the rest of the world because of those two products. And if we just got rid of those and maybe also processed white flour, White rice is probably not terrific either. Just processed things, period. Processed white and high fructose products are deleterious to our existence here. Avoid those, and we're trying to teach our kids to avoid those. And I think you'll have a better existence. I want to see my kids grow up with a more international sense of what sweet is, of what foods should taste like, of enjoying vegetables without like tons of salt or bacon grease to make them palatable. And if they should taste like a real unbridled American baked good, I want them to go, ugh, this is too sweet, you guys. Like, yeah, it really is. And most of the rest of the world agrees. America's off the rails here and suffers for it. Most people in the US, I don't know about most, but I'm going to make up a statistic and make it sound realistic. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, like, I feel like most people I've met, especially in older generations, survive with some sort of chronic pain or illness. And they just assume, well, that's just old age, you guys. Chronic pain is just part of life. It's like, well, it's part of American life. You don't have to live in chronic pain just because you age. I have no problem with growing corn, but we need less corn syrup in our diets. Ugh, it's true. It's true. Okay. Oh. This is a Magypsy lair. It's in the middle of Porky's tower. I don't feel like I trust this particular Magypsy, you guys. Why are they hanging out? Hello? You guys have no tact whatsoever, do you? Get out of there and get on the next elevator. And then make it to the real 100th floor. Okay, this isn't the real 100th floor. So you really don't want us talking to this Magypsy? I feel like it's important. And Locria better explain themselves to us, because the fact that they're allied with Porky and have their lair here makes me super sketch about this particular guardian of the Dragon Needle. You better explain yourself. You better... Wait, what? What's going on here? Bananas? What a twist. I think you guys would just hit a serious plot twist. I see bananas. I see horns. There's a razor and lipstick on the floor. Pick them up? Yes. What if Facade, that really rude, mean to monkeys asshole that was so hard to fight, that fought us tooth and nail this entire game, that corrupted my hometown, was just a jerk from beginning to end and ate tons of bananas. What if Facade was actually Locria the whole time? I feel like we just had a discovery. I don't know what to think about this. Every other Magypsy was so cool. Facade was such an asshole. I cannot believe that this would be one of the Magypsies. Hello? A luxury banana. A Magypsy's beloved bed. On it is Facade's clothing. Uh-huh. There's a wooden box here. The scent of bananas wafts from it. Another luxury banana. Another luxury banana. An ancient... Wait, what's an ancient banana? Causes an enemy to slip and fall, inflicting damage. That's funny. Wooden box, scent of bananas. A luxury banana. A luxury banana. Special types of musical horns are lying here. Facade had an upgrade where their mouth was removed and replaced with horns. Musical horns. Oh my god. This was a Magypsy the whole time? Did we kill this Magypsy? I hated Facade. Facade was like the most evil character. Even Porky is less evil than Facade. Facade is just a rude, banana-eating jerk. And I'm a gypsy the whole time? Hi, little mouse. Help me make sense of this world, mouse. I'm so livid. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I don't think Locria is coming back anymore. Oh, me? I'm a mouse Locria liked to dote over. Locria hated stuff, apparently. He had a creepy laugh. So he might have seemed like a mean person in most people's eyes, but he was very nice to me, at least. Do you think he'll be coming home soon? I'm so lonely. The answer is no, because I think I killed him. Frankly. Sorry, little mouse guy. There's an elevator here that goes up. Let's ride. Oh, I have chills. I hated Facade. To find out that that could be one of them gypsies. Why did they fall so far from... So help me God. I will save the game. Next frog I see, I'll save the game so hard. You had 2 save redemptions within... What is this? 7 minutes of each other. I haven't found a frog. Give me time. Next stop, 100th floor. There's a frog. We'll save. Wait, this place is not pretty anymore. Ugh. 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 Over here saving it. If it wasn't for you, this game would be lost because we need your salvation. All right, first of all, we should have probably healed because we did get into some small fights. I don't think we lost a lot of health since the last time we saved, but here we are, revitalized. Save one more time. For those of you wondering why there's so many save points versus other like JRPGs, I've been explained to that because this was on mobile, on a Game Boy Advance, so like, you know, handheld console, there's always the chance that you could like your batteries would run out and you could potentially lose any unsaved progress. And so they wanted to make sure that you didn't lose too much progress and give you plenty of opportunities to save, while also not making the game such that you could save just anywhere. A bucket. It's filled with water. Cool. What about this? No problem. A bag of cement. Are we building more tower? Is that it? A toolbox. Oh, that snake looks upset. Its head is spinning. And the music got real crazy here. A dangerous looking machine. Oh boy. Hi, snake. We're going to fight a boa transistor. I see what you did there. Sounding an alarm? Oh, hello. Aren't you sexy? What are you? Oh god. Love walker? Okay, it's countering Psy. That's fine. We'll just smack you with our weapons. Wow. Oh, it took a lot of damage and it's still alive. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Good experience. Lost 53. Oh, good. Levels up. Hello! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my family of fledglings. My intent, most of the time, is to be on the darker vampire slayer aesthetic sort of thing. We have cool backdrops built and I have some costume stuff I'm putting together, but it costs money and takes time, and I also didn't have a lot of spoons today, so I'm just wearing a robe and just chilling. But that's kind of the vibe we have here. Dark academia. Yeah, I think that's kind of it. We're like big brain, deep dive, philosophical folks in this stream. And I like to look sort of like darker aesthetic, but today I couldn't be arsed to do anything about it. I don't know why, but I somehow forgot to follow. Well, I appreciate that. If you are of the type that likes to give mass support to your content creators, we also live stream on many other platforms as well. We're also live right now, right this second, doing the same stream we do on Twitch. We're also doing on YouTube, on Kick, on Trovo, on Instagram. So you can follow me on all live stream platforms, as well as just about any social media you find. I'm there. I don't always have stuff on every social medium. I think my TikTok looks like a graveyard right now, but we'll get there eventually. Yeah. I always come from the YouTube stream. Oh, gotcha. Wait, may I ask what your name is on YouTube? Do I know you there under a different name? All right, let's fight this thing. Ha, we got it from behind. That's what she said. You snuck up on a K9000. All right, let's kill this thing before it kills us. This seems like more of a... Oh, what is inside of it? There's like little tiny K9000s or K some other numbers. And they're popping out of little eggs in the front part. Kill it, kill it. Kill it before it does damage. Oh god, here it goes. Oh, okay, that wasn't bad. 44 damage is not a whole lot. All right, if you sneak up behind it, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but maybe it didn't get its whole foray of attacks off. Oh, well, that's easy to remember. Wait, I don't think I've ever seen you chat on YouTube, at least not to my recollection. Okay, there's lots of cement and water. It's not clear what this is used for, but it's probably a machine used for construction. Okay. A big machine. And these? Lumber. Yeah. You can climb up this ladder too. It does nothing. Can we leave? Get that health back. And then see if we can skip those fights. And just because you all are feeling particularly savedy today, sure, we'll save one more time while we're here. Every little gain counts. I'm not really grinding this playthrough, but... Oh, the snake did come back. Oh, God. Yeah, it's back on us again. Okay. Can't seem to avoid the snake fight. Biting attack, you jerk. Well, that died pretty fast. All right. We'll avoid that other fight. We don't need to fight those robots. Oh, there's another one of those robots. Oh, and the snakes. The snakes are really aggro. The robots... Oh, the robot joined this fight. That's not great. Biting attack. Oh, God. Mini mecha dogs. Oh, no. Oh, ow. Ow. That hurt. Oh, what's going on? Okay, we dodged. Oh, no. Somebody's crying. Lost is crying. He's probably not going to hit. Yeah, he missed. Oh, no. And a charge attack. All right, these guys are a little harder than the hippos. Not terrible. I saw your stream by chance back when you were around chapter 2, and because late Sunday, early Monday, Mother 3 stream, I kept missing it. Yeah, my stream schedule is weird right now. I will. Immersive Sinner, hello, and thanks for the raid. Hi, guys. Welcome on in. Thank you for mistrusting me with your community. Let's give a shout out. We'll pause the game right here to Immersive. Thanks for popping in. Hey, Petulant AI. I love that name. Thanks for the follow. If you're on Twitch, give some love to Immersive Sinner. Thanks for popping in. Is it going to do the thing? I shouted you out. Oh, I totally typed your name wrong. I hate that. Hang on. I did immerse eyes. What's wrong with my brain tonight? Streamer brain already. Let's try this again, shall we? With less typos this time. There we are. Dark Forces. Dark Forces! You stream this game? I want to come back and play these games. I played these.
What happened? Will it let you chat now that it says you won't be timed out?
I played these a long time ago. Long time ago. Do you think they still hold up? Are they streamable today?
Well, look at that. All of them but Jabba's ship.
Good stuff. Yeah, get shouted out. Get your face shouted out. Well, come on in. If anybody's who's raiding in right now needs to do some self-care, get that sandwich in you, shower, meds, sleep, whatever it is. I appreciate the lurk support if you can afford it. If not, I'll see you in the next one. Please feel free to drop a follow. We're currently streaming live right now on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Kick, and Trovo. So take your pick or follow me on all of them and show me some love. And thanks for being here. Appreciate you mistrusting your community and somebody who will treat them so poorly as myself. Just kidding. I kid. Yeah, my streaming schedule is really weird right now. As I was saying, just as the raid happened in, until August when my youngest starts school, we still have like one little in the house, which means daytime streaming is kind of like off limits or weird. We don't want to dox little kiddos, and we're just trying to keep the place, safe and child friendly. So once everybody is going to school and we have downtime where there are no kiddos around the house, my stream schedule may change again radically. That's going to happen in late August. So just to keep you guys in the loop, what you see right now as far as stream schedule goes, which the only place I think it's currently updated to modern times is on Twitch. If you look on Twitch, that's where the stream schedule is most accurate. In August, it's all going to flip on its head. I have no idea what it's going to look like. Oz and I need to do some conversations and figure out what the hell we're doing. Yeah. Hey, don't forget to save the game. I promise I will not forget to save the game. Immersive, how are we doing? How was your stream? I got annoyed at how much money Night Dive was charging for the remaster, so I went and played the OG. Honestly, yeah, I feel that. In some cases, I get there's, time and investment involved in making some sort of a remaster project. A lot of folks are doing that these days. We recently played the Riven remaster. This is the second game in the Myst franchise. And it was really good. It was made by a side company called, I think, Starry Expanse or something like that. That Myst absorbed some of their personnel and then brought them into Cyan proper. But sometimes the OG experience is just good and cheaper. So it's worth it. It's worth it. How's Uru been going? Honestly, Uru is my least favorite of the Myst series. Honestly, it's good. It's good in that I get that you can't do like a puzzle game in multiplayer easily. I don't know anybody else who tried it for years. Oh, hang on. I see some of you on the other side of ads, Twitch folks. Yeah, I'll probably answer those questions as far as how Uru is until or once we get back from ads. Unless, Immersive, you tell me you're ad skipper, like a Twitch Turbo user or something of the sort. In the meantime, Oz is leveled up to 55. Oh, there's some better level up stuff. IQ went up by 1. That almost never happens. What is this thing? Concrete is pouring out. Oh, they're filling the floor. Is that how you fill a floor with concrete? Do you need like a rebar lattice first? I've never actually like poured concrete floor. Oh, you must be on a gift sub. Hey, I mean, if you can skip ads. Hell, okay. Yeah. So Uru is like probably one of the worst Myst games, but it's good because nobody ever did like multiplayer server-based puzzle gaming before. And I think you don't really see it in its perfected state until you get to the We Were Here series. If you played any of the We Were Here series, it's really only 2-player experiences for the most part, but those are like peak solving puzzles together in a cooperative sort of state, gaming, and Myst Uru predates those, or at least the Uru Live experience. Surprisingly, there are still people who are live almost every single day playing Uru Live on various servers. They do like multiplayer games together. They built their own small community there. The game launched in 2007, so it's 2025 now, and they're still logging in to this very old, very outdated, graphically poor game, but probably because they like each other's company. You know, they're doing stuff together. They enjoy the experience, and there's something that keeps them coming back day after day after day. Jam, thank you for the lurk. Have a good stream. You're out for the night. Thank you so much for your lurk support. I appreciate that you go to sleep and still lurk. I don't ask that of people, but if you can and if you want to, it brings me up the algorithm. So I do appreciate when you do. I've streamed about 3 times in the last 8 months. Oh, okay. Are you coming more into streaming regularly, or is this about the pace that you can do right now? I'm hoping to change that over the coming month or so. Okay, cool. Stream is good. It's kind of like a return. I haven't really had the time to stream, and tonight was a way to blow off some steam and hopefully talk to some friends. And the jerks went ahead and got me to a level 4 hype train somehow. Hey, nice. I love that. Even on those nights where you feel like, I don't even know if I should be doing this. I'm going to hit go live. We're just going to see what happens. I just feel like I need to tonight. Sometimes things just line up for you and you just happen to have an amazing night. I hope that encourages you to, I don't know, to be interested in wanting to stream more and then have your life lined up to do so are 2 different things. So I can't say I hope that encourages you to stream more, because maybe you still have other roadblocks in the way. But that's cool. I appreciate that happened. I want to get into Uru. I don't know if I recommend that. Have you played the other Myst games before? So far, Myst 3 and 4 have really wowed me. The Myst one, we played the remaster. That was the first Myst game I played, and I played it in Real Myst Masterpiece Edition. And it was pretty good that way. I don't know that I'd played the older versions. I'd never played the older versions. That was the first game that we tried, and we tried it in that version. I think it went pretty well. But I still liked 3 and 4 better. 2 was kind of janky, but when we played the remaster, I think they fixed some of the problems with some of the puzzles. However, what I feel happened in the Riven remake is the first half of the game felt dramatically different. The back half of the game felt much more samey. Like they ran out of steam or ran out of ideas on how to optimize the game or something. I don't know. It didn't hold throughout the entire game. And so I feel like 3 and 4 are still better. And between 3 and 4, I feel like 3 had a much better experience all around as far as the story, the puzzles, and everything go. It was more memorable. It was more captivating. 4 was kind of janky. And honestly, the way 4 ended, when you get to the rising climactic action in 4, I feel like everything that comes before that climactic rising action was useless. It was like throwaway game. In other words, there's a bunch of filler, and then you get to this lore-heavy, important part of the game that required none of the previous parts you learned. So you didn't necessarily need all the context that you've gained, and that feels bad. In a game like Myst, in a world like they built Myst to be, you'd expect some sort of cumulative growing knowledge of the world. You start out in each new game in the franchise, and you learn and you grow and you exist in this world, and you've set out feelers, and the more stuff you learn, the more you use that later on, and you build this sort of like knowledge of the way the world is in that particular part of the series. And I feel like 4 dropped the ball significantly, whereas 3 was a engaging story from beginning to end. 4 could have started in the last 20 minutes of gameplay and it would have been fine. And Uru is too lore light. We've beaten 4 ages so far in Uru, And I feel like the amount of information that you gain from those 4 ages is incredibly minimalistic compared to previous Myst games. There's no big lore dump. There's no big story. The overarching story that you learn from Yisha in Uru is pretty shallow. I don't want to say what it is if you haven't tried it yet, but when you learn it, I don't feel like it has teeth. You know what I mean? I want to play Myst 5, but I keep hearing I need to do Uru first. That's exactly what I did. I finished 4, and then we went straight to Uru, so I haven't played 5 yet. That's next on the docket. The demo for Big Riven Clone that people have been excited about came out a couple weeks ago, and it looks great, but oh man, the writing is a bit awkward. That's unfortunate. That needs to be the best part. You need to have good lore for those games. Without the lore, the Myst... The Cyan idea of what makes a good puzzle, I think, is shitty compared to a lot of other puzzle makers. When you think of like Talos, what is the game that has the word Talos in it? But like that game and the We Were Here and so many other like great puzzle game creators. You think about the puzzles, they're iconic, they're memorable. Some of them are hair-tearing difficulty, and some of them are, you know, easy and fun and lightweight. But nobody makes more cryptic, annoying, and confusing puzzles than Cyan does. And therefore, I don't think it's a good puzzle game company. I think they're a good lore company. Their lore is fantastic. So if they drop the ball on that, what is the game? It's gorgeous, though, and has the spirit there. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Haven't played past Myst 4. Does Uru have some exclusive lore and or story stuff? It does. I just don't know if I don't know if I recommend it per se, Jim. I want to finally play 5, but I'm not that interested in Uru. I think Uru is there for the completionist. But if you're comfortable reading some wikis or something and leaving it at that, maybe that's fine. We still haven't played through all the ages, though, so I might be selling it short. Maybe it's better later on. Felt like I needed to, yeah, because that's kind of how we met. Was Myst raids. That's right. You're right. 4 had amazing spots, but the game annoyed the crap out of me at the end. I feel like 4 had some really great world building, some really great art. Some puzzles were fantastic. But ultimately, the games... Well, I already don't like the fact that they sort of retconned the 2 sons' storylines and gave them so much reason behind why they were the way that they were that I don't think jived with the original story. And that's frustrating to me. It's like when you watch... I think horror film remakes did this for a while. It was popular in like the 2000s. And the 2010s, they'd take an old franchise from the 60s and 70s and then remake it and give you the villain's backstory. So what you thought was like scary, mindless, creepy, violent for no good reason, now you got to see all the reasons why they were the way they were. That doesn't make the horror movie more scary. In fact, that makes it more understandable. Then you side with the villain. You're like, I get it. You're just playing out your childhood trauma, buddy. If that involves some slaying of innocent lives, okay, well, I understand you better now for it. It's sort of a weird reason to remake the movie and why inject all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, I feel like Myst 4 suffered some of that. And then again, honestly, you could really do just the last half of the last age, and that would have been enough. You didn't need any of the precursor information necessarily. The game is called Naya. Interesting. It wasn't done by Cyan. Oh, okay. Oh, an homage. Gotcha. You know, I like fan-made homages. Going forward, this same time slot that I'm streaming right now, we're going to be playing other games after Mother 3, because this is the last one in the official Nintendo franchise. But there's so many other games that I think were heavily inspired by this type of gameplay. The sort of zany, inane, surrealist, pixel-based sort of world that I want to give some of those games a chance and see what kind of legacy fans of the Mother series have created. What other games are like spiritual successors to the Mother franchise. So after we're finished with Mother 3, we're going to go into Undertale, and then we're going to check out some of the other games that other folks have recommended that are very much in line or in vein with this type of genre. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for that. No one makes more cryptic puzzles than Cyan. 100%. Yeah, the Cyan developers, and here's the problem I have with talking about the Cyan games to people who have played them already. So I think Immersive and I are in sort of the same boat, and maybe Jim, you too. Those of us that haven't finished every Myst game, when you look at the Myst games from a I haven't played this yet experience, the games are cryptic, confusing, and you basically run around just trying stuff in a sort of desperation. And the longer it takes, the more desperate you get, and you start just clicking everything, looking for anything. You're not a scientist anymore. Thank you, Erased. I promise I will. You bastard. The longer you take trying to solve a puzzle, the more desperate you get. You just click anything. You try clicking and holding. You try clicking and dragging. You try looking all over the place. You look up, you look down, you spin yourself around in every single screen you can in the game, every single angle you can look. You just get desperate and confused and lost, and then suddenly you try something and it just clicks as the puzzle solution. But you didn't come to that through rationality. Very few Cyan puzzles are solved with your brain. They're solved with your desperation. But people who have beaten Myst games look back, and I have lots of people who have commented, Oz is one of these folks, who have beaten every Myst game, looks back, watches you play, and say, oh my gosh, he keeps missing it. He keeps stepping across that. Oh, he's not seeing that this is the thing. And then I've even gotten some soft hints during some streams where they're like, you know, that this is an icon that means this, or look at this picture. What does that say to you? And I look at the picture. I don't know. What does it say to me? And when somebody templates the knowledge onto you that Cyan intended but didn't get across far enough, then some things click. But they're looking at the puzzles from a I've solved this puzzle perspective. On the other side of Cyan puzzles, i.e., you see the puzzle, but you know the solution. See the puzzle, know the solution, Cyan puzzles make sense. But see the puzzle and don't know the solution, Cyan puzzles don't make any fucking rationality whatsoever. They don't connect. The art oftentimes does not say what they think they say. The lore, the puzzles, the lore, the keys, the clues, the hints, everything that they provide doesn't connect up the way other puzzle games do, which screams to me they either didn't test it well enough or they tested it with people by showing them the answers and then saying, does the puzzle make sense based on the answer that we have for this? Which when you have the answer, you are programmed. Your brain is programmed in a different way. If you don't have the answer, Cyan puzzle solving is alone. It's in its own completely different field from everything else. They do not understand human psychology the way other puzzle designers do. And I think that's what makes for iconic games, because people say, oh, these games are so hard and frustrating. You need a big brain. You don't. They don't understand how to design games, and people remember them for that. They have nostalgia of that. But to me, that's not, they're great puzzle designers. They don't know Cogsci. Their brand is they don't know Cogsci well, and people mistake that for they're big-brained game designers. That's my interpretation. Yeah. You haven't experienced the deeper layers of point-and-click adventure games. So before we played the Myst games, we played through all of the King's Quest games and all of the Monkey Island games. King's Quest, the early ones, are cryptic as fuck, and they lock you into soft losing. You could lose the game and not realize it for 3 or 4 hours, and then you realize you can't revert back to any of the more recent saves. You have to revert to a very old save to go to a different path. So there are definitely more obscure games than the Myst series. That's not to say that Cyan's off the hook. That's just to say that King's Quest had even worse developers of puzzles than even Cyan back in the day. But Sierra and whatever happened with King's Quest, I don't know who owns King's Quest IP today. They got better over time. And I feel like the Myst series doesn't necessarily speak to the same thing. The Monkey Island games, made originally by LucasArts, I think from the beginning to the end, there are plenty of cryptic puzzles, but they all make more sense. Almost every Monkey Island puzzle makes more sense than most of the Myst puzzles and most of the King's Quest puzzles. They're just easier overall, but they're not easier because the bar is higher. They're easier because, or the bar is lower or whatever. They're easier because LucasArts understands how to build a puzzle that makes sense, in my opinion. I feel like Undertale and Undertale Yellow. What's Undertale Yellow? I haven't heard of that one yet. They're must-dos after the Mother series, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know the second one. Undertale is going to be the next one after Mother 3, though, for sure. There are full-on Mother fan games. Mother Cognitive Dissonance is a cool bridge between the first and second game, if you want to try that at some point. Interesting. That's like a homebrew sort of thing. I'm curious. The snake's going to come right at me. I've never heard of that one. And I don't know what Undertale Yellow is. I love when Lost gets a free attack. Yeah, I'm a sucker for JRPGs. I'm a sucker for weird. And the Mother franchise has been amazing. I've got no complaints for this series so far. Oh, that's the way through. What's this? Construction tools are lying all around. So, yeah, I feel like this tower keeps getting built higher and higher, and therefore what Porky says floor 100 is always going to move up to some higher level. We finally, outpaced construction. All right, there's another really crazy looking enemy up there that I think will do crazy damage. He's coming for us too. Yeah, he's aggro. Come on down here. We're going to have to fight them both together, aren't we? Unless we can fight. Oh, nope. Here we go. Yeah, that rocket was like a Rhinocerocket Mark II. That's what it's called. Let's kill that rocket first. He looks aggro as fuck. He is so angry. Nice smash attack. Oh, God. 30, 40, 30. Oh, that's pretty bad. He turned around. Oh, he did more damage. He did a lot of damage. And we got some crying. Oh, we got some crying. Oh, we got a lot of crying. Oh, hang on. Can we probably should do some heal. That's too much crying. Heal. Heal. Can we do a thief tool instead? Oh, man. Oh, so much damage. Oh, double damage. That didn't work. Let's get rid of crying. There, the tears stopped. All right. No, don't make us cry. It did it right back again. You jerk. I just healed. Oh, you bastards. We got to do something. We all absolutely have to have life. We're getting so low in health. No, just attack. We haven't spent a lot. Oh, these guys are technological. We should really be doing thunder. I know better. Oh, we'll just have these two attack. Okay, cool. Rhinoceros Rocket's dead. Thunder! Oh, this is... Okay, that's pretty good damage. Heal us! Oh my gosh, please heal us. Also, yes, nobody who mentioned this on stream so far tonight, I did shave because growing thick facial hair in the South is something I only do when I'm lazy or incredibly busy, and it does make me suffer. It's springtime right now, and it is still too warm for a beard or mustache. So I buzzed it all off and then trimmed it into some sort of a shape so that I can actually sleep in cooler facial climates. And honestly, the feeling of less fuzz on my cheeks and face and jawline feels significantly cooler. It's a small, weird thing that just getting rid of that hair alone reduces my overall body temperature by so much, but it really does help. It's like wearing a miniature scarf just around your jaw. So I needed to get rid of it. Stop making me cry, you jerk. All right, just attack you. All these misses. And he keeps just casting the same thing. Yeah, as long as he keeps just blinding me, I'm not going to cast Psy. I'm not going to waste my Psy on this guy. Good, good. I'm glad I didn't use Psy. What a waste of Psy. And a New Year's Eve bomb? I'll take that. I'll probably give that to Stuart. What does that do? Reduces all enemies' hit points to 1. Don't rely on it, though it could be a dud. I feel like it's probably a dud if you try to use it in a boss fight. We also still have all of these luxury bananas. How's everybody's health? Full. Okay, we're fine. We just need some more Psy when we can get to it. Ever thought about rocking the soul patch? It's so cringe. In the circles I run in, the soul patch screams like, I don't know, what does it scream? Like you think you're hot shit and nobody else does. Yeah. Yeah, I have so many bananas since we found out who Locria really is. Erased! So help me. I haven't found a frog. I must find the frog. Also, we're definitely in the high reaches of this place. This place isn't even built yet. We're way too high up. I probably don't need to tell you this, but whatever you do, do not tackle anyone. I'm going to tackle this guy. I'm going to do it. How good of you to come to this construction site. You're interfering with the construction, but I welcome you just the same. Oh, thanks. I'm going to tackle this guy. He just became a bridge. Hey, thanks, buddy. Do you guys have business here at this construction site? If not, then get lost, okay? We have lost. He's in our party right now. Wait, what's over here on this side, then? Hi, buddy. When you're as experienced as I am, you're so used to heights that even Nia falls onto anything at all. Yeah? What about this, buddy? Ugh. Watch it, you jerk. I would have fallen had I not been me. You moron. Oh, that's fun. Oh, good. This guy's still a bridge. Okay. There's a ladder that leads to nowhere. Good, good, good. That leads further up, I think. Where does this lead? Oh, there's more enemies. Hi. This place is getting big and confusing. No combo attacks? Oh, God. Fire. Oh, that hurts a lot. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it quick. Kill it quick before we all take that much too much damage. Oh, my God. That was painful. That thing does not even provide that much experience to make that worthwhile. I think I could probably knock this guy down and make another bridge. This building's made out of concrete and lumber. Yeah, I see that. Is that to code? Does anybody pour lumber-based concrete? Like, look, this is like concrete blocks or, I don't know, wall panels that are going over wood. It doesn't seem smart. Hi, buddy. What's that? Is this the 100th floor, you ask? Of course it isn't. Duh. Yeah, you jerk. Don't say duh. I'm gonna hit you for that. All right, so that looks like the way forward. So what is this way up here? What's that? Am I not afraid of heights, you ask? What are you talking about, you jerk? Even if I was afraid of them, it's not like I can just quit anytime I want. That's what it means to be a father. Okay. I mean, true, you can't just go and quit your job. Right? I know what it means to be a father. All right, 2 snacks. It's like putting Play-Doh on Lincoln Logs. Honestly, it seems like the worst. I don't know what you actually build concrete buildings out of, but I don't think it's lumber. Yeah, this was the way to get... Oh, 3 hits. Nice. Stabbed, you jerk. That didn't do a whole lot of damage, though. Metal beams? Right? I mean, in my imagination, when I see, like, skyscrapers being built, first of all, I only see that happening in, like, olden times. I'm sure it still happens today, but in my head, it's always old-timey people. And isn't it always, like, I-beams, like, big iron and steel posts and pillars and beams and stuff all in some sort of lattice, and then you somehow get the concrete over or on top of all of that? Something like that. Hey, another level. Okay, what did we fight all this way to get? A favorite pizza? What is that? A pizza pie for the best and most regular of customers. Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate that, I guess. Nobody's health is particularly low. That one fight where it looked like we were going to drop in a lot of hit points, we killed the thing early. Can we... Okay, so we do have to go this way. We're going to fight the lovely Love Walker again. Please don't do another fire attack on us. Oh, God. There it goes. Oh, kill it fast. Kill it fast. Stop those timers, or stop those damage rollers. Anytime you beat an enemy early, you stop taking the damage that it cast on you. I love that part of this series. That's making me hungry for a slice of pizza. Bearbag, let me grab some from the fridge. Nice. Oh, fridge pizza is so good. Pizza, there's so many foods that once you have them cold later on, they lose all of their splendor, right? You save the leftovers, you bring it home because you're like, oh, well, this food, I didn't finish it. I'm too full. I'm going to come back to this later. It's going to be as meaningful as it was to me now. And then you try it later on from the fridge, and it's not the same experience. However, pizza is one of those foods that you try it hot and fresh. The cheese is gooey. All the toppings are hot and fresh. So good. It's so good in that environment. And then you bring it home. It's cold. The cheese is coagulated. You think it's not going to be any good. And the experience is definitely different, but cold pizza still slaps. It's still such a good vibe. You can't go wrong. It's just the perfect food. The perfect food is the kind that's best in all environments. It's good fresh. It's good as a leftover. Hey, another level. Good PP increase. Also lost. Good hit point increase. Good. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're making this happen. Did we already talk to this guy? We did. All right. Are we going to fight this one? Let's fight him. Let's fight him. Oh, we didn't get the flanking bonus. Mini mecha dogs. Oh, God. Oh, God. That hurts so much. Kill it. Kill it. Stop doing so much damage. Okay, it's it. Please eat for me. I don't like eating on stream. Some folks, even Oz included, love just having snacks and stuff to just sort of munch on while they stream. I found that my favorite thing to do is connect with you guys, and the best way to do that, at least as far as I'm concerned, is to have an open and not chewing mouth so I can chat, connect with you, share ideas, read your chats, the whole shebang. I just, I don't like employing my mouth while I stream. Also, the ASMR of like chewing and stuff, for some people, it's really off-putting to hear like eating on stream. And so I'm just, I'm not trying to be that person. All right, there's nobody here to bridge that gap. Luckily, these ladders lead somewhere. There are all sorts of buttons here. Push them. Oh, I don't get to push them? Don't touch. Danger. Pulling of this lever by anyone other than construction personnel is forbidden. Well, good thing the game doesn't let me do that. I think we're going to seesaw with this guy. Yeah? What am I doing here, you ask? What do you think? Construction work, duh. Amateurs like you could never hope to understand how complicated this job is. All right, buddy. Well, let's seesaw together, shall we? How do I get on the other side of your seesaw with you? Oh, we launched this guy with this big wrecking ball, I presume. Well, how do we do that? Uh-oh, I'm feeling feverish. That's going to be a new psi ability. What's D going to get? All right, let's screw with this guy. I don't know what it's going to do, but let's do it. Risk pulling the lever to see what happens? You betcha. Oh, boy. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, cool. He does become a bridge, just not up there. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate your face. All right, there's a lower path and an upper path. Never mind, you can't take the upper path. I lied. God, I want pizza now. I want fridge cold pizza. Oh boy. We're going to fight you both at the same time? I don't think we have a choice. Yeah, they join in no matter what. The rocket's really going to be the big contender here. Let's do some more lightning. We really got to get rid of that guy fast. Come on, land. Yeah. All right. 2 to the back row person. That's not... Oh, that hurts. Oh, PK fire. I don't like that. That's Oz taking mortal damage. I don't appreciate that. Recovery. Life up better on Oz real fast. Come on, come on, come on. Get Oz healed fast. Oh, no. There it is. Ugh. Brutal. If you heal fast enough for somebody who takes mortal damage, they also get healed. Everybody else is hurting so bad right now, though. Can we just kill this thing fast? Okay, good. Ugh. Everyone's damage is brutally... That's so much damage. Can we do a life up? Should we do life up Omega? Yeah, that's fine. We don't even get an option to say yes or no on that one. That's okay. We are, yeah, that's pretty good. PP is not quite down to half. Oz's PP is still pretty high up. Okay, higher or lower road? Let's take the lower road first. Lower road was a dead end. Oh, I cannot run. No sprinting while we're feverish. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Healing Omega. What does that do? Does that heal everybody? That'd be so good. Sometimes when those enemies cast the, cures all ally status ailments, including incapacitation. That's amazing. I didn't. Okay. Yeah, we need that. It's 30 PP. That's pretty high up. But honestly, PK guitar, or whatever you want to call it, your favorite thing, that's a higher PP cost for the two highest tiers. So it's not a terrible cost. We just have to be mindful about how we use it. I want that present. No, I want that present. How do we go back down there and get it? There wasn't any pizza. What the heck? Who do you have to blame? That's somebody's fault that there's no pizza. More fights. Come here, love robot thing. Attention workers. Some idiots have snuck onto the construction site and are causing loads of trouble. Idiots. Idiots. You idiots. I'm talking about you guys. Come on now. How about you actually try to come to the 100th floor already? You're really starting to irritate me. You're making my dentures itch. Wait, isn't this a kid? He has dentures? You're making my dentures itch like crazy. Get on the next elevator already. All right, you little punk. Future site of the Great Porky Swimming Bath. Probably my parents, or potentially I just missed it. I blame your parents. It's very rude of them to eat your pizza. All right, what is this? Angel gloves. That sounds like an Oz thing? Yeah, it is. Gloves that purify the heart. Give those to Oz. Expensive gloves were 58. These are 67. It's just a win-win. All right. Pardon. Excuse me. Oh, there's the other enemy. Okay. Can we just dodge these fights? I really don't want to fight them. I would be so sad if somebody ate my leftovers. Not to say that the pizza was necessarily your leftovers, but it makes me sad. But I also eat other people's leftovers in our household because nobody else ever eats their leftovers. So if I don't eat them, we end up throwing it away. I'm like the garbage collector of this household. I think every household needs one. Sweet. Just what we needed. A revitalizer. And also, finally, I can do the save all of you have been asking me to do. Sweet revitalization. All right, Frog. You have a very important task. We have like 5 save redemptions to do. So make it count. Really save this. Oh, yeah. Big save. Save. I'm not going to keep saving. We saved. 1 save hits all redemptions. Who's this? Just nothing. Okay, so here's weird. We passed by a lot of building that was still under construction, i.e., we're higher up than the tower is actually finished. But now we're in some sort of like weird high scientific, high tech area. Like this area is more developed than everything below it when we've outpaced the construction of the tower itself. Shouldn't this be lower and the construction part be higher? Ideally. What the heck is this? Science! Look at all those scientific things. They're colors. So help me erased. I will go back and do one more save, but that's it. Next save goes to the next frog in succession. There. Are you happy? Are you sated? Oh, yeah. There's robots in here. And lots of green and pink. So much green and pink. Oh, that's a Doge. That's a robot Doge. What if the construction site was just a psyop? A pork op, if you will. Amazing. So, yeah, it was just there to look silly when really the tower's doing just fine. They wanted to throw people off the scent, maybe. Oh, it's a lion. That sounded like a dog. On the overworld screen, it looked like a dog. Flames! Oh, God. Must we? Get rid of this lion. Not two flames. Oof. Brutal. Okay. No more flames. What if it actually was going up and down so you were on the lower floor? You know, the fact that Porky lies about which floor is floor 100 all the time also insinuates that maybe the elevators aren't all going upward and that we are on some just random floor in the tower. Maybe the construction really is at the pinnacle. Okay, there's a door off that way. But there's also a door. Uh-oh. We're going to fight this thing no matter what. Oh, we're going to fight both of them no matter what. Return of Octobot. Hi, Octobot. I remember Octobots. Yes, we do. We'll fight the Octobot. These guys steal. Although this one's going to do a pulse. You're going to numb one of my allies. Thanks, jerk. And then this guy, upgraded robot. Oh, you big meanie. That hurts. Oh, I still got an attack off. Another bum rush. Well, we fought them. And we're still getting more levels. So that's good. Do we still have numbness or does that go away? Most special or effects go away over time. This way feels like more forward. Uh-oh. Hi, Pig. Oh, God. Pig Mask Colonel. We fought these guys before? Oh, this guy's a shield. Lots of bum rushing, too. They do a lot of damage on this floor. We might need to do a little bit of grinding just so we can withstand all of this and have enough PP to last to the end. Oh, God. Oh, no, I didn't want to use the razor and lipstick right then. Not on this random, stupid fight. It's fine. We have a lot more of those. Don't bum rush him again. Kill that thing before D dies twice. What a waste of razor and lipstick. Those are like free reses. Oh yeah, this place is big and puzzly. We'll do another life up Omega for everybody. What if you're able to play as Flint? Which one was Flint? What did you call him on your save? I don't remember the OG names for anybody. All right, we'll fight these guys. The dad? Oh, I named him Nico after Nico Crushing. It's my bestie. He also streams. I think he was in stream earlier. He might still be, or he might be passed out. Or he might be playing Red Dead role-playing right now. Ha, you big jerk. Get rid of that Octobot before he numbs one of us again. So what is this thing? Nuclear reactor robot? Oh, I don't like that. Well, he does crazy heals, but I think we can beat him up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Kill it. Kill it quick. Kill it quick. Kill it quick. Kill it quick. That's so much damage. Thank God. Yeah, I named him Nico. So Nico in this game is my dad. Hi, Tra. Yeah, we're not doing so hot on this floor. All the enemies here are significantly stronger. We got a super bomb. Can we give that? Give that to Stuart. You know, I grabbed some leftover Indian food. What Indian food did you get? That's so there's so many reasons why we were scared to move to where we are right now. We're in the Atlanta metro area. One of the biggest things was losing access to all the different foods that we had where we used to live. And some places have been popping up in the last 3 or 4 years that have given us some good flexibility. We have a really great Vietnamese place that's not too far from us, a really great Thai restaurant that opened up not too long ago. But the one thing we don't have, and this kills me, so I'm just going to need to learn how to make this food myself. We do not have good Indian food here. We have to go into Atlanta proper to get it. And that it just I need good recipes. I got to make it myself. That's the only answer. And we don't have a kitchen right now, so that's rough. I just noticed my chocolate chunk cookies are getting slightly dry, so now I have to eat them all immediately. Oh, Tro, I'm so sorry. That's tragic. My heart goes out to you. Thoughts and prayers. And please, yeah, eat them all right now, because dry cookies are a travesty. So the only answer is finish them and finish them quickly. Oh, okay. I was going to go back to the other path to see if that was a dead end. I don't want to go too far into this dungeon and get and miss good stuff. Oh, you bastard. They do still try to steal. In the confusion, the Return of Octobot tried to steal something but failed. He almost took one of our items. You jerk. Forgetfulness. Ha. Didn't last. Or didn't stick. Yeah, we're doing, oh God. Another complete fainting. Sigh. How do we just res just one person? Does this healing do it? I don't know. Please tell me this level of heal does it. It does. Okay, that's a revive. That's a single revive. No, don't kill my steward after I just rezzed him. You big jerk. I used to live over in Loganville, and I don't remember any Indian places either. Loganville. That name sounds familiar. Like, is that in Georgia? Of course, that was back in 2020, so who knows what has opened since then. Hey, there's another level up. I don't know all the city names around me that well. I also don't leave the house a whole lot because reasons. I mean, I work from home and I do content creation and stuff. So I'm worse at... Yeah, this is Loganville, Georgia. Oh. East of Atlanta, like out well outside the proper metro area. Gotcha. I haven't been to that city. Yeah. It's been rough. Good Indian food exists, but it's a haul to get there. So we've only been there a couple times. It's a little pricey for our budget. And then we end up taking home leftovers because we don't want to go back again for a while. We want like another day or more of food. So we're set up for a little while. Okay. Let's revitalize again. We got a little bit more experience under our belt. But we're also using a lot of PP to get through this because the damage is so much higher here than in previous floors. Save? Should I? Yeah? Okay. Only since you asked. Only since you redeemed. Yeah. Okay, we'll fight the lion again. This is like guaranteed damage to everybody in my team though. Oh, he did a biting attack instead of the fire. That's beneficial. Oh, never mind. There's the fire. And flames. All right, all right. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Please. All right, we didn't take a whole heck of a lot of damage. This is probably a good place to grind experience, but I also am trying to get through this dungeon. Another captain. Or colonel, sorry. These guys look so badass. So 3 attacks and the shield vanishes. And then he does Psy Shield, which is fine. We won't spend Psy on killing this guy. I don't feel like they have a lot of health. They do big damage, but they don't take a whole heck of a lot of damage. So just smack him a few times. There's another Octobot, but he's alone. It must be so fun creating monsters for this game. There's so much whimsy compared to other games. Oh man. There are so many divergent paths here. Hello! 2 presents? Best Dr. Pepper flavor in your opinion? I haven't tried a lot. I like divergent flavors of different sodas. But I haven't had a lot of experience in trying different flavors. Like vanilla Coke, ostensibly far superior to regular Coke. And I like cherry Pepsi better than regular Pepsi, but I haven't tried a lot of Dr. Peppers. I'd be down. Maybe at some point in the future. We've talked about me doing like mukbang, which, you know, like streamer sits and tries like different foods and drinks and stuff like that. We've talked about doing mukbang streams, but I don't have a kitchen, so it's pretty limited. I could eat stuff here at this desk, but I'm also hesitant to do so because a lot of my expensive equipment is here. But when we have a kitchen again, maybe do some IRL streaming where I test foods and stuff and we talk about it. I could see that happening. We may have a kitchen as early as a month from now, but I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna be ready for us. But at that point, maybe we'll do some Dr. Pepper taste tests. That could be fun. What's your favorite flavor? I'll poison the well and ask that now without having tried them myself. God, they do so much. All the enemies in this floor do so much damage. At least there's the Healy Dealy, so we can keep going back and getting revitalized and save every time. Oh god, there's the nuclear reaction. Oof, 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 oof. I hate death rows. It's one of my least favorite things about this series of games. But at least you can end the combat before you take the full damage. The kitchen excite is real. Honestly, I hate that I'm excited about the kitchen. I'm 40% excite, but 60% pissed off. Because for those of you who don't know or newer to the stream, we've been out of a kitchen since 2023. Since September of 2023. We had some construction. We had to gut a bunch of things. We had to have a wall taken down. Like, these are not things that are positive or good or happy making. And I don't know if I mentioned this on stream. The original contractor ghosted us. He filed for bankruptcy. He fled. He doesn't answer phone calls. He doesn't even talk to his cohorts or coworkers at all anymore. We talked to the marshal. whole bunch of it's just we've been down and out and not nobody's been able to help us out until an adjacent company, because this guy used this designer, and this designer works with another company sometimes, and she pulled some strings and got some other people to come to try to help finish the rest of the project. And yeah, it's been brutal. We have a triage sort of makeup. We have some, plug-in devices like microwave and toaster oven and stuff. So it's not like we can't heat up food, but you can't cook, Everything's wonky. Everything's sort of like squished together in the dining room. We've got no dishwashers, so we're hand washing all of our dishes in like the laundry room and the bathtub, and I've done a lot of bathtub dishes. It's brutal. Not having one of the key rooms in a house, you don't realize how much you need your kitchen. Also, kitchen storage, like all the dishes and pans and pots and vases, like everything that usually lives in a kitchen that you don't think about until you have to place it in other rooms in the house, and then that displaces where you would store other stuff. It's been awful. I wish more restaurants had some of the other flavors I really like Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream. That sounds pretty good. But you're not going to get that in a restaurant. That's a shame. That one actually sounds tasty. I do like strawberry with soda. It shouldn't have taken this long at all. 100% guarantee. Yeah. 100% agreed. Yeah, this guy just fled. I think he's probably going to have some real issues working again anywhere, especially after filing for bankruptcy. A king burger? What that do? I think we're just getting items that restores 280, packed so full that the buns barely hold it together. Can we give some of these stuff to folks that don't have heals naturally? Because I feel like it's important that that other people can do some healing in an emergency. How are you on inventory? You can hold so many more bananas. Hold all the bananas, Lost. Favorite pizza, too? Because D and Oz can use Psy, but the other folks can't. Truly an American burger. Hell yeah. It lets you have it your way. What? What does? I hate burgers that you can't even take a bite out of without just dislocating your jaw. 100%. It's weird. Yeah, to me, it doesn't make sense. I like food that is accessible. I don't like food that's hard to eat or complicated. For that reason, I know some people love the crap out of like busting into the shells of lobsters and crabs. I like the meat when it's been extracted and put in other stuff, but I want the kitchen to do that. I don't want to grab, those crunchy plier things and like break all the shell themselves and then pull out the meat and chew on the meat. You get like a minute to 2 minutes of chewing on lobster meat or crab meat or whatever, and then you have to go back to work breaking more shell again. Easy. It's so much work for so little reward. Oh, Burger King's slogan. Yeah. I quarter those, then 4 sliders. There you go. But how do you handle the verticality? You probably just have to eat it in sections. Magic cake. That sounds good. What's magic cake do? 50 pp. Oh, that's better than the tart. We should probably also give that to somebody else, though. Let's give it to Lost. Lost has good health, so he can survive a lot of direct damage. Oh, man. Oh, more presents. Good. Okay, so we're finding the areas where there are dead ends, and we're going to... Wait, let's have you do some actual crazy damage. We're going to give our characters some good stuff. Oh, no. Okay, that's just a bite. Good. Biting attack is fine. Nice. All right, all right. Let's get rid of this lion quick. Thank goodness. Either in sections, you could always cram it in a twinkle if I'm feeling rushed or ambitious. I mean, so yeah, cutting it in vertical cuts is fine. But I think Erased's comment is basically that when you have a burger that's so wide, you can cut it with vertical cuts. But it's also the height part. That's the dislocating jaw part that a lot of people suffer from is if you stack a burger too high up, you can cut it, but even a very small piece of it's still like, how do you open your mouth and get that in unless you just deconstruct it and eat it in chunks? Magic cake, just like in Summers? Yeah, except with considerably less hallucination. That's the other thing about this game series is I feel like you always have at least one underage kid. It's a kid-centric series. In every mother game, you at least have one child in your party, if not more. And everywhere you go, people are trying to drug you. What's up with that? Why are the kids always going on these psychoactive, hallucinogenic trips? And they're always expository. They like tell you what your next part of your journey is. So it's like you're going through weird spirit journeys by taking psychoactive drugs as a child. And this is what Japan thinks of America. So pop it in bread first. It's elongated but thin like a Twinkie. Oh, I see. Like flip it horizontally and then just try to shove the whole thing. I guess. Okay, this guy's gonna have another death throw. Let's go. Tremendous explosion. I know. Hurry up. Hurry up and let me end the combat so I don't take more damage. Oof. Even the amount of damage just trying to get through the prompts as fast as I can is intense. Got some more level. Just became a paladin? Hey, I know exactly where you are. And got my level reset? Yeah, that part sucks. But I'm happy you are where you are in that game. Is this your first time playing it? Damien got a canine weapon. I wonder who the canine weapon's for. A weapon that only dogs can wield. Who should get this? I wonder. All right. Stuart's never had a weapon? Are you serious? There's no other slot. I don't think I've ever placed a weapon. Okay, it doesn't really add a whole lot of offense, but honestly, even 15 more offense is like, that's fine. That's more than what we had. The collar has always been giving more offense than anything else. Oh, maybe we should heal people up. Should we do another life up Omega? There we go. I have played Final Fantasy IV one time before, but only got to Mist and then stopped playing. How dare you? Sorry to hear. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. I haven't played every Final Fantasy game in the series, but I have played 4, and I really enjoyed the story. I'll just say that. Okay, I just lost D's turn. Now 2 of us are numb. Don't steal my stuff. That's the biggest thing. I hate these things trying to steal your goods. Oh, good. Numb only works sometimes. Sometimes I lose a turn. Sometimes I get to attack. The emulator I had stopped working. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, 4 is a fave. I haven't played 1 through 3, but I played 4. I played 5. I played both of those, like, way more hours than you need to beat the game because I just really enjoyed the gameplay. So I loved 4 and 5. I played 6. I played tons of hours on 6. I probably played more hours on 6 than two other Final Fantasies combined. Any other two. Just because 6 was crazy, and I ended up grinding a ton in that particular game for whatever reason. I played 7. I loved 7. I played 8. I quit 8 before I beat the game. This I shared notes with some other people as far as Final Fantasy 8 goes, and I'm not the only one who this happened to. But when you get to the final fight, there comes to a point where you don't really have a good way to back out without significantly having to restart the entire final dungeon again. And you can make it to the end of the dungeon, to the final, I think it's the final boss fight. And while you're able to surmount all of the fights in the dungeon, you cannot beat the final boss fight. I used like every item that I had, as many, different combinations of spells. I tried many times to beat the final fight and I couldn't do it. So I wasn't ready. And at that point, when I realized I needed to leave the final dungeon, grind, come back and do it all over again, I just felt so tired. Like the game had drained out my will to continue to play. I was like, I don't need to know how this game ends. I'm just done. And I feel bad that I almost never do that. But I did that with 8. So I've never seen the ending to 8, even though I played most of the game. I never played 9 or 10. I played 2 weeks of 11. And then I quit because it sucked so bad. I've never played 12. I didn't play 13.1 or 13.2. I've played 3 or 4 hours of 13.3 because my friend got it for free through work. Long story. And I've played years and years and years of 14 now, and I love it. And I've never played or almost seen anything from 15 or 16 yet. That's my whole history for Final Fantasy. At some point, it would be nice to play through the entire franchise, but I also feel like it would take years. Years and years and years. You think? Okay, I know that poison is one of those things that lasts through combat. Wait, did I do life up? So stupid. What a waste of my Psy. 8 does have a really nice ending. I guess I'll never know. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. There's so many freaking games to play, though. Oz is feverish. That also means we can't run anymore. Okay, so we got a bunch of goodies in a variety of different dead ends. We'll revitalize right now. All right, erased. Where's that redemption? Let me see those channel. Make those channel points fly. If you were to ever do that, 10 would take years off of you. 10 alone is like really, really long. Is Oz feverish IRL? Thankfully not. She got a sore throat a couple days ago and she's like, I got a sore throat. I'm getting sick. I was like, no, don't you dare. Because she was just starting to feel better again after some significant changes to her meds and everything. I was like, no, don't actually get sick. And she didn't end up being sick. So she's fine. I don't think you should save. Well, I'm not going to listen to you because I want to save. The last thing I want is to die and lose progress. But I don't know what happens when you die. The game's not very clear, and I haven't done my own exploration to see what happens when you die in this game. What occurs? What do you lose or gain? No! I refuse. Next frog I find, I will save at that frog. Okay, we've gained some levels just trying to find all the goodies and all the dead ends. So maybe we're a little bit stronger now. I feel like we're still taking a lot of damage though. Honestly. Yeah, I feel like the older Final Fantasies, part of the issue is playing them as a modern game player and a modern streamer. is games were made to last until you could afford to play another game. You know what I mean? Like, you bought one game, you just stuck with that one game for however many months. You kept playing and playing and playing, leveling your characters, getting more goods. You just lived inside that one game. You didn't have like lots of games you were playing, unless you're a rich kid. I was a rich kid. So I'd just play whatever I had on hand, and I'd play that again tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. And I wouldn't involve myself in other games. I'd mainline like one game for long periods of time. And in that era of gaming, that's fine. You could do that, and it felt fine. Uh-oh, now D's feverish too. Oh man, we're gaining all sorts of... Oh, we're gonna have to fight too. All sorts of new psi abilities coming up here. I know people that have one mother, sometimes two mothers, but three mothers. Hi, Gavin. Let me stop for a moment and give a quick shout out. For the past couple weeks, I apologize to people who have raided to me or like popped in to say hi. I haven't done as much shouting out as I feel like I should. So I'm taking tonight specifically to pause game and say hello and welcome to some of my favorite streamers in all of the various streaming platforms we stream on. Here's Gavin.
Yeah. I'll go in the dark and turn around and say your name 3 times.
You're playing Phasmo?
No using the axe on me. Oh, Cora. Oh, I'll even turn my light off too. Cora, Cora, Cora.
Wow. I did not think this was your brand of game, but I love it.
You're boring. I don't have to take this. I'm going home.
I love scary games, and I don't know a lot of wholesome streamers. Gavin is doing both of those in that clip, so go send them some love. Twitch's second best gobbo in the entire community. Next to Oz, of course, I have to place Oz high up on my list. Before I actually had my own money, I probably replayed through Undertale 24 times because I didn't have too many other games. That's what I'm saying. Like, for a game to last as long as it does, or for them to have so many like side missions, other content you can do, mini games you can play along the way, that's fine back in an era where like that was the only thing you had. That mainly only applies to the first 3 Final Fantasy games. When 4 came out, they started doing more with the series. Oh, okay. This truly was a shout out. It was indeed. It was indeed. Yep, I play Phasmo. I played Phasmo at the beginning, but I took a break from the game for a while. And then I came back, played with Oz and a couple of our mutual friends. And they had the game so well sussed out that I felt useless. They all grabbed tools, they ran into the house fearlessly, placed them around. In like just a couple minutes, they're like, oh, here are the things that we found, the signs of the ghost, and we think it's going to be this or this. And then we waited around another couple minutes, and then they're like, okay, it's not A, it's B. Let's go back to the truck. I didn't use anything. I was just trying not to die. There were haunts that were happening, and they're like, go hide in a corner. You have to be in a corner for this one. I was like, how do you know you have to be in a corner? But I just did what they said. I didn't die, and I just felt like I wasn't playing a game. And I wasn't scared because I was with people that knew everything about the game. And that's the arc for games like Phasmo. When you're in the dark, and I think, unfortunately, Repo, one that we've recently started playing, is similar. When you know nothing, everything's scary and hard and weird, and you don't know what to expect, and you die in funny ways. Once you have the game well understood, you still might die because of some crazy RNG, but there's significantly less stress and weirdness about it. It's just, you just start... The more optimal you play certain games, the less interesting they are, I guess is my point. There are some games that it's in the learning, it's in the discovery, that it's fun and interesting. And if you watch somebody who's a pro, I don't think it's as fun. And I don't think Phasmo is scary when you watch a pro. Trying not to die is valid and entertaining. Exactly. The trying not to die, that's the fun part. Repo is chaotic fun, and I do agree. Yeah, it's chaotic, but it's more chaos when nobody knows what they're doing, or the majority of people are like new, fresh, confused, and do the wrong thing often, and then you try to recover from that. Trying to recover from your party screwing up all over the place is great at awful, but awful in entertaining ways. Whereas if everybody was good, I don't think there'd be nearly as much reason to watch. Thanks to the 4x multiplier already back up to level 30. Jeez, that's some fast progression as Pally. I thought we would be beating this game tonight. We still have half an hour of stream. But there's a lot of dungeon. Oof, that bazooka attack. That was brutal. I'm not getting combos much at all. Forgetfulness, you jerk. Ha! Dodged it. Okay. Oh, we took a lot of damage. Next Sunday? I don't know. I feel like we're so deep in. If we don't beat it tonight, I'm really surprised, but... Oh, Oz got what? PK Thunder Omega. Good stuff. Good stuff. D's gonna get his soon here, too. Alright, there's a side room here and an up room. Which one is the right way to go and which one is going to be at the dead end with the goodies? Octobot first or Colonel first? Octobot steals stuff, though. And numbs you. We got to get rid of this guy first. I don't care if the other guy does more damage. Psy Shield, that's fine. Psy Shield all you want. We got plenty of good melee attack. I just really don't want that Octobot stealing my goodies. And I don't want my characters numbed while I try to fight this pigman. Oof. Everybody's taking so much damage. We'll have to do another heal Omega here. And another King Burger. Excellent. Alright, life up Omega. Maxed out health all across the board. Like it. Alright. Are there presents here? There are enemies down that way. There's a person over that way. Can we just talk to you? What's going on up here? Hi. Welcome. This is the Nice Person Hot Spring. Using this will make you into a nice person who respects Master Porky from the bottom of your heart. Use it until you're red in the face and you'll feel happy and revitalized as a nice person. Unlike with regular hot springs, all you have to do is go inside a green-colored capsule, which makes it very simple and convenient. Oh, well, thanks. I will... Oh! I don't like this. These are not... This is not... Glub, glub. It's so much fun. Glub, glub. This city is so much fun. I don't like this shit. Oh, what do we get? Refresh. That's a new sign. What's refresh do? Slowly restores all allies' hit points each turn. It's a mass regen. I love that. We'll have to take advantage of that one. Thank you, Master Porky. Oh. Just the idea that a chicken like me can be useful to Master Porky in some way makes me oh so happy. God. Glub glub. Someday I'm gonna be a pig mask and make a world of Master Porky. By Master Porky. For Master Porky. God. Blub blub. This feels so nice. Blub blub. Let's have a grand old time in Master Porky's City of Memories. Reconstructed with a lion. So happy. Oh, we heard this guy. But Master Porky is wonderful. Master Porky is cool. I'm gonna be a wonderful steak for Master Porky. Oh, man. This is creepy. Okay, so this is probably more forward in the dungeon. Let's just look in a couple other side places. Oh, this is nice. We caught the Pigmask Colonel from behind. That was just luck. Now we get a free turn. Nice. That's just free experience. It's free real estate. Fun fact, some of the nice capsule people are Earthbound NPCs. Oh, no. Let's kill this guy, too. And then there was another little excursion down to the south. We can go say hi to them and see if there's another little free present down there. And then there's also another divergent path that's north from the room to our west. Rich parfait. Parfait desserts usually mean PP. So let's just double check on that. Oh, just that one's hit points. Okay, well, give that one to Lost then. Actually, let's give the King Burger to Lost too. He's going to be a healing fiend. All right, what do we have going on down here? Oh, man, there's a present. We're going to have to fight both, yeah. Kill that lion first. They do so much damage with the flame attacks. Good, just bite. Just bite. Oh, and miss attack? I love that. Ugh, poison. I think the cow made a mistake. See what you did there. Ugh, these bum rush attacks. Come on. Okay, once again, poison is one of those that lasts after combat. So before we move... Also, we got 2 more levels. Heck yeah. This is definitely... Just going around and getting the presents has been very beneficial. Not life up. Healing. Healing alpha. Has been very beneficial. We're sort of like... we are grinding without the grind. Because we're running around getting all these extra presents. A Sagittarius bracelet. Whose defense is the worst? That's who should probably help out. The extra levels are definitely going to help at the end, but I don't want to just like run back and forth between rooms and like a healing place. So you heal, you fight, you heal, you fight. It's kind of annoying. So, okay, defense 150, 134, 151, 135. It's definitely Oz. Let's give the Sagittarius bracelet to Oz. And then go into equip. And Scorpio becomes Sag. This should be the highest level. Because I think we started with Capricorn bracelets. And we're just working our way around the Greek zodiac signs. Okay, the other dead end would be over and up. Right? Up this way. Don't touch me! Oh, hi. Hi, buddy. This green liquid is the base component of the Nice Person Hot Spring. Soak in it until you're red in the face and your personality will turn gentle and make you into a nice person who loves Master Porky. Well, that sounds terrifying as fuck. Toady! You know how much I have to go back to save the game? Do you really want me to save the game, or are you just redeeming that? Because I can go back and save the game. I just have to try to do a thing here. Oh! Oh, no, not the dog. Or the lion. We'll save. We'll save because Toady redeemed. But I blame you if I can't beat the game in time by the end of the stream. No, actually having gotten another couple levels and also actually knowing where we have to go it might be beneficial to just do one more save and one more rejuvenation. And I also it looks like I can skip some of these fights too. Also, a cup of life noodles. These can res, so we can give those to people who cannot res and do the res with them. Toady and Erased doing the heavy lifting tonight's stream. All right. We're full on HP, full on PP. Here's the Fwog. I'd suggest trying to get Oz to level 60. Okay. Where are we at with her? 58. A little ways away still. Forgot there's another feature that would help playing the Final Fantasy Collection and streaming. It's got a form of auto battler. That sounds awful. I'd suggest being at least level 10. I think I've got that covered, Toady. I think. I tend to get rid of my PP. See what you did there. No, 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 no. Dodge these fights. How many fights can we dodge? No. Ah, we got this one. Oh no, they got an attack of opportunity. That's okay. That's okay. He's going to waste his turn doing a shield. Just fine. He's going to attack though. Oh no, he's going to make us cry. Oh, that wasn't a cry. You made it. You made one of my people faint, you jerk. Heal Gamma. There we go. Don't you do it. Don't burn our Stewart. My characters like being full of PP. That's just how they roll. Turning it on during a fight will have them do the same action over and over. That sounds boring. You still have to tell them what to do, but if you want them to just keep casting the same spells or attacks, they will do that. I don't know. I don't feel like that's as advantageous because I feel like people watching me stream, especially during fights, would want to see me making choices in those fights. Although right now I'm doing a lot of just auto attacking. But most of that's like preservation of resources till we get to a boss. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to make these fights cheesy, but I also... Oz forgot how to perform special attacks. At least you can still do a regular melee though, right? Yeah, we can. Sure, make us forget as much as you want. When we get to boss fights, I think part of the allure is watching what the streamer chooses to do. Nope. Nope. Damn. Can't skip this one. That's fine. At least this was not... they get the attack advantage or opportunity attack. Shield away. I don't care. I'm not going to use Psy on you anyway. Waste of my time and resources. Where are my combos? I feel like I'm absolutely hitting the timing for the song. And yet, no combos. Also, level 59 for Oz. Maybe she will hit 60. All right, here's all the green goo people. Hi, everybody. Oh, there's more. Oh, you can talk to the bottom people? I'm going to reconstruct all uncool animals. Wait, can you do that with this other room here, too? I thought I tried and they didn't talk. They do! Let's sing. Let's sing a song praising Master Porky. I'm well, all thanks. All thanks to him. It's all thanks to Master Porky. Bleh, I feel sick. I shouldn't have gotten in here. Oh no. Reconstruct animals. Make ferocious. Oink. An alligator-dog combination. Spankity spankity. Hurrah for Master Porky. Oh man, these poor guys. Oh, we already talked to you. I never brush my teeth. Woo! I want to be a pig mask. Master Porky takes very good care of us. Spit, 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 saliva, spit, spit. Okay, cool. Ah, this feels nice and warm. I'm fine. I find I'm gradually starting to like Master Porky. I think I want to be reconstructed. Your attention, please. You appear quite exhausted there, Damien. But the real fun is just about to begin. All right, climb up those stairs just ahead. Come on, don't disappoint me now. When I find a frog, I will. All right. Master Porky gave me freedom. I'm free. Oh, it's a frog. We will. We'll save. We'll save. We'll save. Next frog we see. Promise. Yum. Happy, 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 happy. I'm so happy today. Everything ever is thanks to Master Porky. I know I'm a sheep, but do you think I can become a nice person this way? Don't bother trying to struggle. The final day is coming. All right, we'll save. We'll save. We'll save. Happy, blue, happy. It does feel like it. Feels like that creepy cult from Mother 2. There's another frog. Literally right here. We'll save twice. I feel weird that there are two frogs literally back to back in two different rooms. Maybe the playtesters missed that last frog a lot. Okay, so what is this place? It's suddenly posh, empty, and weird. What is going on here? You guys, where's their elevator music? I'm over here saving it, and by it, I mean my game. We've entered London. I mean, yeah, a little bit. We got the lanterns and the metal. Hello? What is going on? What was that interstitial area even for? Master Damien and friends, I've been waiting for you. I've changed my hat, so perhaps you don't recognize me, but I was the chauffeur of that difficult to drive and far too long limousine. Oh, I do recognize you now. I'm pleased to see that you've made it this far. I will now determine if you're fit to meet with Master Porky or not. Or we're gonna fight. Kindly follow me if you would. We're gonna fight. I think we're gonna fight this guy. Or he's gonna set us against other things. Hang on, before I talk to you. What the hell's going on with these walls? Oh, they're fake audience? Oh my. Are you fake? This is written on the cue card. Laugh. Laugh. Sure. Sure. This is creepy. This is pretty creepy. For a second, I thought he was about to fight you. I know. I think those 6 holes are gonna... Enemies are gonna pop up. Master Porky just loves to play fun games. So I will use this super whack-a-mole game to judge whether or not you're fit to be a wonderful playmate of his. First, allow me to explain the wonderful rules. Whoever hits the most moles with a mental A button, hammers will win the game. Master Porky absolutely adores that word, win. If the words indulge and humor mean anything to you, you'll know what to do. But if you try to throw the match, Master Porky will be very displeased indeed. Okay, do you understand the rules now? Sure. Hit the old guy in the helmet and you'll be zapped. Okay, no old guy with helmet. Just moles. Do try to be careful. Well, we did just save. Now then, let's bring out Master Damien's competitor, Master Mini Porky. Wait, what? Is this not actually Porky? It's a robot Porky. Okay. Ready, Master Mini Porky, begin. He's gonna go. Here he goes. I can't move. He bunked one. He's doing so good. He bunked two. Okay, he bunked literally just two. Wow, simply amazing. You hit a grand total of 10 moles. Wait, what? I watched him hit 2. You liar. All right, you're up, Master Damien. He's played wind up Porky in attack position. Yeah. All right. It's our turn. We just got to beat 10, I guess. Boop. Boop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I beat him. I don't have to do more. Well, here's more. Just for funsies. Don't hit the dude, though. Oh, 2 old dudes. How many do I have to do? I already won. I already won. Let me finish the game. Time. Now for the results. Well, how do we do? Or are you going to lie? He's like, you hit 5. You lose. Porky is the best. How much you want to bet that's how this game's done? Ta-da! Total moles hit 22. I don't think I hit 22. That seems wrong too. Feels like making it a tie is what it wanted. Oh, maybe. Oh well, too bad. Master Damien, what are you trying to pull here? You got all worked up and then bang, 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 bang. I thought your hammer was going to break. Here, let me see your eyes. Whoa, they're bloodshot. I'm afraid I can't introduce someone as frightening as you to Master Porky. Oh, wait, is that the host talking? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was the robot talking. I was doing a robot voice. Dumb. Lurk, I'm Sleepy Churros. I'm going to take advantage of it. Hope you have a great rest of the stream. Thanks. Have a happy time zone. Please sleep well. I'll catch you on the flip side. Try again, but this time with a fresh outlook on things. Oh, you're right. I have to lose. Or at least tie. But I can't throw it. I can't throw it. Oh, I got zapped. I got zapped by the zappy man. But I can't throw it. Oh, that's how the robot sounds. I gotta look like I'm doing the right thing here. Oh, I got zapped again, you guys. Toady, I cannot save. Time? No, for the results. I deliberately underperformed. Master Damien's record. Ta-da! Total moles hit 4. Master Damien. Oh, this is the host, right? You really should be more serious about this. I'm afraid I can't introduce you to Master Porky if that's how you're going to act. Try again, but this time with a fresh outlook of the... Okay, all right. We need to hit 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We did it. God, that guy sounds creepy. We did 10. We sure did 10 of them. Time. Now for the results. We did 10. Are we equivalent? Master Damien's record. Ta-da! Almost hit 10. And, Master Damien, what are you trying to pull here? You got all worked up and then bang, 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 bang. I thought your hammer was going to break. Here, let me see your eyes. Was a bloodshot? I'm afraid I can't introduce someone as frightening as you to Master Porky. I'm so confused. Do we have to do 9? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There, we're competition, but not terrible. I don't know what the right answer is. Maybe I just want you to barely lose. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking. Now for the results. I said it means I could. Ta-da! Almost hit 9. Oh my! I think that's correct. His light changed blue. Master Mini Porky, you've won the intense match by the razor-thin margin of 1 mole. Good God. What a wonderful game. Truly heart-stopping. Now then, let's move on to the next fun and exciting game. Oh God, it's already 5. This dungeon has taken so long. Do we get a frog? Okay, we get a frog. We're just gonna come back again next week. I can't destroy my night. Early morning. What little early morning I have left. Well, there's a lot of dungeon here. There's a lot of dungeon here. My bad. I blame Toady and Erased. I'm just kidding. It's not you guys' fault. But I'll see you next Sunday. We've gotten some good progress. We got some good levels too, because we did go through and basically get all of the optional content from that dungeon, all the side consumables and extra items and weapons. So we have some nice upgrades to defense and offense for some of the characters. We got some levels. I think it's worthwhile that we did all of that, even if it means we didn't beat the game tonight like I thought maybe we would have. But also last stream we didn't get very far in New Perk City at all. So it's it's a process, but we'll get there. All right. I love your faces. If you've been watching on Trovo, Kick, and YouTube, we're saying goodnight to you now. So if you're safe, fed, and loved, make sure someone out there is too. Please. We'll catch you all again on Wednesday for another D's Discourse. In the meantime, Twitch folks, hang on for just a moment. We'll find somebody to raid out to. I'm going to raid and run because I really need a little bit of extra sleep before the morning comes. And everyone else who's getting kicked right now, I love your faces. I will catch you all very soon. And yeah, in the meantime, next couple days, go cyberstalk me. Find me. Push me up the algorithm. I will not save. I just saved. I did a save. I did all the things you asked me to. The game is saved. All right. Everybody watching on